We on? All right, bring it.
Is it this one? Yeah, it's scripting school. So, I tried it once before, but I really want to actually have a whole ass long stream where basically I just do this Roblox scripting school thing. Um, I did again. I was in school for software engineering. However, you gotta realize I only got some things done, and I literally only learned from YouTube videos. So if I'm being honest, I don't remember a whole lot at all. Everything that I learned, I literally just poof gone. Um, it's for example, and it's humiliating. It's very embarrassing. At the same time, though, it's one of those things too where it's you got okay. What's worse, the fear of being embarrassed or the fear of never fucking achieving your goals? Right? To me, it's okay. Are you afraid of going to the fucking gym because you're going to be judged, or are you more afraid of not doing anything at all? And for me, it's always going to be the latter. And that's how it is for this. For example, I had JavaScript down, right? I had that completely down. I actually have credits, full ass, at my community college when I was actually still in high school. I got a certificate for it, but I don't remember a damn thing. So I really want to get this done because, I mean, first off, I've always wanted to make a game and I've never really been able to. And when you say make a game, I technically have. Okay, I've done some smaller things, but again, what really is something to you, right? For example, if someone just makes a fucking YouTube channel and they just have a one fucking video and it's slop, it's just them saying hi. It's is that really them having a YouTube channel or not? You could say technically yeah, but I don't think so. I just don't fucking think so. Or let's say you work out and you do maybe a walk a day. Is that really you fucking working out? You know what I mean? And that's what I mean with this. I feel I really, really, really want to show what I'm capable of doing. Or if I can get through it. I've always felt kind of stressed doing these streams because whenever I do stream, it's I always want to make sure that I'm doing my best to keep people entertained or be conversating. And I think it'd be good to conversate through this as well. However, that being said, I'm going to try my best, and this is going to be something I'm going to try my best to upload on the YouTube as well. I think it'd be very interesting, especially for people that are trying to learn something themselves, whether I even get this done or not. And I did get through a few of these. But it's again, I'm just really bad at this shit. I'm really bad. And the one thing I'll say when it comes to watching Blue go through the pain of programming is enough entertainment for me. What the fuck? I have to deal with this shit daily. The one thing that's always been for me is I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but I am the guy that will keep beating his fist against a brick wall. And that's one thing I feel with anything, the more that you just get used to the contractions, the more you get used to just moving through it, you start to get really good at this shit. So I tried this. It looked like he was actually really good at trying to explain some basic shit. And I mean, even let me just call this out really quick. So, okay, description. Scripting school is completely free and will forever be that way. Scripting school is a Roblox experience designed to help people learn to script through interactive lessons, tests, and tutorials. We intend to make it easier for people who want to become developers learn. We currently have 4 programming languages in our game: Lua, Python, JavaScript, and C++. So, my goal genuinely is I want to try to get through all of these. And I think it's gonna be kind of cool. We're gonna try our best to get Lua done because it's probably gonna be the easiest one. However, we'll try our best to get through all of them, and eventually, hopefully, we'll have all of them kind of down pat, and we'll see how that goes. So, yeah, I mean, and it's just rough because when I was in college, I had a lot of prerequisites, a lot of these things that were hard, but they were not anything related to my study, and the few things I did for my study as well were more talking about the ideas versus actually doing. So for example, there's one that we did when we talked about the cloud. We didn't do a whole lot with the cloud. It was just talking about it mainly. Or again, I had some other classes that weren't even related. That prerequisites you had to do. For example, I did one class on fucking astronomy, right? Because I needed a fucking science class. So it's gonna be very interesting trying this out. And if we can get to hopefully to learn let's say Python or C++, that's gonna be more than I ever did even in college. You know what I mean? So let's see how far everyone go. And I'll say this, by the way, this goes for everyone. You're more than welcome to join VC. I'll try my best to keep this going. But I will say is try to keep it on top because I don't want to make this public for a video so that if anybody wants to come on and say hi or they're going through the same experience, that'd be really cool. You know what I mean? So, kind of cringe but I don't know, I kind of want to make this like a maybe not educational because like I don't know. Yeah, but
Luke, can you screen share?
sure, you bet. Well, actually, this is loud as fuck. Damn.
Probably because you have it on like
It is.
10 volume.
I can clearly,
Okay.
Yeah,
Let
wait,
me...
why do you have that max volume?
Because I want to make it for stream so people can hear it.
Trying to adjust them.
Okay, here we go. Scripting school. All right. Test shared. This is interact. What the fuck?
Lessons.
What's up?
Okay, top donors. Okay, cool. Bro, someone. Okay. Okay, that's fucking hilarious, bro.
I think it's because of friend. If we just get rid of friend.
I think it's
Bro.
because of Zor.
I think friend is just noise pollution at this point, bro.
I think noise pollution.
All right, printing. Here we go. By the way, I'm going to like close chat for a bit. So, if something big is in chat, like please someone like let me know, cause I need my whole screen to see this shit. All right. First thing, scripting school teachers printing. Printing is used. Blah, 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 blah. Like for example, like I've done printing tons of times. If you had to ask me to test how to fucking do print, I would not fucking remember shit. It's because I fucking haven't done it fucking forever, bro. Okay, print. Text shown on the console. As you can see, we use the print function and put our text in the string between the parentheses. We put quotation marks at both the start and the end of our text to make it a string. Print hello world to the console to complete the lesson. And again, like I keep like kind of stopping like gab about this, but it's like I feel like this is for a lot of people. It's like you hear these things, and if you do this for a little bit, you'll remember it. But like to actually get it down, like for example, like when I talk about like I'm gonna be lifting certain weights and like working on certain muscle contractions or trying to like get certain like caloric deficits or intakes, like I got these things down pat because I've done it for like years, right? But like with this, it's like when I hear, let's say, make a string, like I have a vague idea because I've studied it, but like it doesn't come to the front of my mind immediately, like it should for most people. So I guess it's answer hello world, right? Wait, where's hello world? Is it done? It should tell me it's done, right?
Like run.
Oh, there it is. Duh. Thank you. Fucking hell. God, I'm fucking stupid, bro. Code here. Okay. Next we'll teach variables. Variables are used in Lua to store values. The values can be a string, number, boolean, and other Lua data type. An example of variable would be my variable equals this is a string variable. In that example, my variable is the name of the variable, and what we would refer to it, the string, which would be the text within the quotation marks, is the value of the variable. So this is the name of it, and then the string would be the text between the quotation marks is the value. Okay, so if we were to use that, we've learned the last lesson. And a line below, right, print my variable, we would get, this is a string variable, put into the output. Okay. Local word. Well, I have a hard issue of like remembering things too, though. It's like I'm very specific. So like for example, like my first question goes into like, we're talking about variables. Why are we not talking about what local means? Like I feel like it'd be very nice for me to like know the like specifics very quickly, because I don't really remember like why local. So I don't know.
Well, local like makes the variable. So saying local word makes that variable like a variable to that script. So like say like.
Yeah, but like what does local mean? Like in like I need to like.
It
I mean?
literally just means it's localized.
Localized to what?
So for example, say you're getting something where like only that script's like using it. So for example, say you had like a number value. So you'd be like local number value, right? And then you have whatever to get that number value. The local is just there so that like it's just so that it's like it knows that's a variable. Because like you can do like, for example, target equal true or something. In a like that's technically a variable if you don't have a target, but like by putting local it creates it. So I'm explaining this part. Hold on, let me reword this completely. All right, forget everything I said. Local is like the creation. It's like a prefix to a word. You need that prefix, or else the word doesn't. Like, you could say supply, or you could say resupply. Those have different meanings. If you're making a variable, you'd say local variable name. If you were referencing a variable, you'd just say the variable name.
Okay, so if I need to make one, then local comes first.
But if you already have it, then you just type in the variable.
Gotcha. Okay, I think I get it. Print and then run. Wait, did I fuck up? Wait, what did I fuck up already?
Make sure it's double quotations for both of them. I think that the thing before the my is a single quote, unless it's just really blurry. I'm looking at your actual screen. Yeah. Variable without the local tag within a function expose it to the entire file.
Sure you keep the string all lowercase.
For Lua though?
And the line directly below do not. Okay, what's the answer? Hello, there's no answer. What the fuck?
I think it's because you had a space at the end. It was probably finicky.
Oh, now I got it. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Back home. There we go. Variables, if statements. We got pretty far the first time apparently. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. I don't even remember half this. This shit's still confusing. We will now learn if statements. If statements are incredibly useful and used to test a condition. One example of an if statement could be if game dot what the fuck? Like, I hate how it's like not explained, like first child and all that. It's just, oh dear god. Okay. If game dot players first find first child Roblox, then print Roblox is on the server. The end. The above if statement will check if the Roblox account is in the server, and if the print something to the output. I want you to make this if statement that just runs no matter what. Copy the following. If true, then print. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, it's not going into it as deep as I wish.
If true, then and it runs that code. So it's just saying, like, if whatever's in between your if and then, if that stuff is, for example, true, in this case, then it prints that.
Nah, it's,
So
just,
it'd
it's
be
not going into like
true, then print.
like for example, like what's a
You're not
first.
doing the if game not player stuff. You're not doing the game not player
I'm
stuff.
wait, I'm confused then.
You're just doing the if true, then print value is
Statement.
true.
It just runs no matter. Copy the following. Oh, I just have to copy that. Tab to make indents for lines.
The game not player stuff is way more complicated.
Value was true. End. Okay. If true, then print value is true. Functions. Got pretty close to last time, I guess, but damn. Oh shit, what's up, Moo? Local. Oh wait, he's already saying some shit in here. My bad. Variables without the local tag exposed to others. Variable without the what the fuck? Single and double quotes. If something's true, that runs. If something's false, it will be skipped. Honestly, Moonstone, you're gonna explain it like really well too. I like that actually. I'm very much the one that's like, okay, what's the word mean specifically, and then I can kind of like break it all down. Like, it's easier to just digest. Like, okay, sorry. Functions are very useful. That's why I've never like actually like even like learning other languages too, because like a lot of times your teachers will just kind of be like, well, you just do it because of this. When like, you're not like going into like the very very specifics, like this is what this is, this is what this is, this is what this is, and that really helps.
That's every French teacher I've ever had.
You know what I'm talking about, Ben? You know what I'm talking about, Ben, bro?
They're like, the language isn't that hard. I've only been speaking it my entire life. Like, we have this law because some dude decided it. Like,
functions are used to execute tasks. Functions can be called from any part of the script and sometimes return values. For example, function. So function is always doing something, correct?
it's a chunk of code that you want to be able to run at any time. The easiest way to explain it.
But a function won't always run on its own.
No, you'd have to call it.
Gotcha.
Like, you could have your script say print hello world, and then it'll print hello world when the script first like exists and it runs, but then it'll never do it again. Having this function though lets you call on that function. So like you can have like a loop that calls it every like minute, and every single minute it'll call it. it'll run that line of it'll run those lines of code.
I remember
So here, what
when
you're
I
doing, you're
used
making
to.
the function.
No, keep going. Sorry, I'm listening.
So here, like you're making the function, and then that hello function with like the parentheses at the end, that's you calling the function. So that's how you would call it.
Okay. I think. Okay.
It's like making a variable that just runs code.
Then what's the run do?
If you want to think of
Oh,
it
did I
that way.
fuck up? Wait, did I not do it right? Let me see what I. Hello function. What did I fuck up?
What did you fuck up? Print. Hello. And.
Show me the answer. Oh, I think it's. So I click answer and it just fixes it, but it looks the exact same. I think it's something weird about like
Yeah.
how I'm doing parentheses or some shit.
I think it's just how they're checking it. I think they just didn't make the check good
All right,
enough.
let's do wait then. All right. Wait is very useful in having intervals between parts of your scripts. For example, task. Wait, no, it's not. I gotta just read it first. Task.wait1 print hello. The above will print hello after the input of 1 second. Awesome. There is a wait function. However, in the modern Roblox environment, task.wait is better. So we will be using that. For this lesson, copy the above statement, but only wait for 0.1 seconds instead of 1. Okay, sure. So then I'll do task.wait 0.1. Is it 0.1 or 0.01? 0.1.
They'd probably want you to do 0.1.
Yeah,
In actual Roblox, though, you can do 0.1.
gotcha.
You can even do like 1 divided by 10.
Hello.
Whatever's
then?
easiest.
What the fuck am I doing wrong here? Okay, something's weird here. Like,
Yeah.
With backspace.
Is it the way you're going to the next line?
Bro, you have like.
oh, wait, it is, I think. Hold on, I'm doing enter. That's why. No, you're right. Wait, what? No, because enter should
Wait.
work. No, what the fuck am I doing wrong?
Copy
then?
the above example, only weight 0. That's what you did.
Oh, I'm going to click answer and see what it fixes. It's the same. Something is weird
I
here.
think it's just the way that it's checking for like how you wrote it, which is stupid. But
Something's weird about it. Yeah, I don't know, man. Okay, so I got wait done. Do you know what's wrong, Moon? Hold on, let me look. Using wait alone is not recommended since it's depreciated in the place of task.wait. Also works since the entire since the engine reads it as. I really like seeing what you have to say, Moon, because you explain it very specifically. I like the way you explain shit. I really like the it kind of helps because I'm hearing Seb explain like the more rational way, and you like give me the specifics, and it's like a very good like back and forth. Like this is actually helping a lot, genuinely.
I feel like Moon learned coding in a professional way, and I learned it as like just like throwing shit at the wall until it's.
Well, both are important. No, both are important, dude. I mean, like, I hate saying it, like everything I learn always kind of comes back to working out because it's working out's a very grounded thing for me, and I think it's very similar to it the more I look at it. And this is kind of the same thing where it's like you got like gym bro working out, and then you got like scientific, and it's like how this is like got both right now. It's nice, you know. So, next we will learn else statements. They are used with if statements, and just run if the statement is not met. So you have logic for both if the statement is met or false. An example of using else could be if server storage.name equals hello, then print the server storage has a weird name. Else print the server storage has a normal name. Here we check the name of the server storage and print something based on if our check is true or false. Write the following. If false, oh shit. If false, then print value is true. When I was using my other coding,
Print if it's...
sorry, what?
Why is it making you print that it's true if it's false? What? I don't understand this. What is going on?
Value was false. End. What the fuck? Why am I doing something wrong, bro? What am I doing wrong? Like, genuinely. It's this bad for everything so far. So I don't know what I'm actually doing wrong, genuinely.
I'm telling you, it's just the way that like the new lines and stuff are being made. But I think it's stupid if you have to press new line and indent every single time.
Enter ads. Oh, okay, so it adds something secretly. So as long as I'm making it look like this, so I'm fine usually. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I
is
get
that
it.
that wide? Yeah.
I mean, like, if I'm
You're
learning
writing it properly though.
I am though. Like, if I were to do this in like a normal like game engine, I'd be fine.
If you were to open up Studio right now and type that in.
What if Zorp did it? Zorp did it, would it be fine or would it be fucked?
No, because Zorp's British.
Okay, no, I just want to make sure, bro.
Everything's wrong for him.
Okay, bro.
Right, bro.
You have to write it with the British accent, which you did.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you, bro. I was confused about that.
I'm going to butcher you, dog.
You ain't doing
you
shit,
want to
boy.
write rich text.
I'll be
Gotcha.
sensitive.
Well, I feel like it's
Sure.
really good, like, for certain, like, I do see, like, how that would be good for games. Like, if true, blank. If false, then, you know, I obviously, that I can see how that'd be useful. So,
Like you can do it for like, you know how like in Among Us you get given roles?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
You
yeah.
can use it then, like, if role is blah blah blah.
Well, loops can be very useful in making games, and will be the first loop type we learn. Wait. Well, loops can be very useful in making games, and will be the first loop type we learn. It's literally called while loops. I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's yeah.
While loops repeat, while a certain condition is met. Think of them like an if statement that just keeps running while the condition is true. An example of a while loop could be while true do print. God, I feel so fucking stupid. This. The above example will print this is my loop an infinite amount of times because true is always going to be true. So that loop will keep running. It's important to note that while loops in actual games, you must add a wait within the loop, otherwise the game will crash. Yeah, I remember. Okay, I do remember this actually when I was I remember this. Was it Java? I'm not sure if it was. I don't think so. I remember learning this though. Like if you did this, it'll just crash your shit.
I'll use all of your CPU.
Well, I think this happened once because I was actually buying a computer with someone else, and some fucking dude broke the fucking computer from the school.
No fucking way, bro.
Well, he didn't break it, but you know, he shut down the program.
He made a loop.
Yeah, he broke the. He didn't break. What do you call it? He broke the software. So, which I don't know how the fuck you do that, but also the game will crash because it will run too fast. For the lesson, write out the example yourself. Hey Ghost, how's it going? Basically installs hardware while it's yeah, fair enough. I see. Okay. So I guess we'll just sure. Okay. While true, do. I feel like it's gonna be hard to remember though. Like I know it because I've read it, but like actually in practice doing this shit, while like your mind is other shit, I'll have to remember that.
You can practice it afterwards.
And well, I don't remember. Like I'm doing this, but I don't remember half this stuff. While true, do okay.
Gang, gang.
So the same thing. Cool. Gang.
Hey, gang.
My
I just
loop
did my
sounds about-
accounting. I just did my accounting exam. I got a psychology exam next. That one today.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Did you just say
I
accounting
did,
exam?
man.
Like you're counting?
Oh, it's what Wiki.
Or accounting?
Yo, I'm just telling you this 'cause it's probably going on the YouTube. We're doing fucking scripting and shit. So
Okay.
we're locked in. I mean, if you want to like join in on the shit, you're more than welcome. But
I'm really good.
I'm trying to learn how to
really
fucking
good.
script to this fucking Roblox game or some shit. Have you ever seen this before?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you this. It didn't do well, but I did upload that. I did upload a short and a TikTok of your what do you call it? Tempo game.
Did you post it in the Discord server?
No, I've been all over, bro. I did that and then I jump on other shit, bro. I can do that if you like, though.
If you want to, sure.
Probably
You
be
should
after
did
this, though.
hashtag Tumblr.
While loops
You should did a
perimeters.
hashtag Tumblr.
Where are we at right now? Hey, Resident. Wow, Ghost got a high, but I did. Wait, where'd you say it? Did you actually say? Resident. I'm sorry. I
Wait,
Resident.
Where, bro?
didn't even see it, bro.
Like 5 hours ago, bro.
My bad. Yo,
Because Moon's typing out like a bunch of shit.
Well, I have to. So on the right side, so if you guys see where it says through and R, like over by the right side, that's where my screen gets cut off because I have my chat. That's where I see my chat. So like where you see my cursor right here, or like kind of like honestly where my webcam is, any text around there, I can't also see that well because I always have like open and close the chat. So also Lua, I've been coding for
Is
9
that why
years.
you're
I
like
don't even know what the heck that
dyslexic
is.
when reading something on the right?
Yeah, yeah, that literally is it. Because I use keep my chat up. So Lua is literally just a Roblox language. That's the best way I can explain it. Like, granted, I don't know anything about coding, but like I do know that Lua is basically the language for Roblox.
Lua is a language. Lua U is the Roblox language.
Oh, really? Because I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Whatever. Seb knows more than I do. Well, actually,
There's
obviously,
literally
he's
just a
fucking really
letter
good.
added to the end.
Okay.
So it's the
Parameters.
same core stuff.
Oh yeah. Parameters can have many use cases, but we're going to be using them in basic functions for this lesson. Parameters are data pass-through functions. For example, if you wrote a function like the one used in an earlier lesson, but put a parameter, you could tell the function what you want it to print. Why am I fucking... Dude, I'm so... Sorry for me to wrap this shit around my head. Can have many...
So you see
Sorry, keep going. What are you saying?
here. You see the first line function, hello function dot message.
Yeah.
You see that? You see the message part? That's called a parameter. You know what I mean?
Our data pass-through
Yeah.
function. So, like, the parameter, that's just, like, what the message itself is?
Yeah, the where it's located. So it's like anything between within those two brackets is a parameter.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, then, I guess, like, why... I mean, like, how do I say it? I mean, I guess I get that, but, like, what's the point of this lesson talking about parameters? Like, why does it matter for me to, like, know that it is a parameter versus not?
So
Because when you're scripting like X, Y's, like raycastings or whatever, that's when you need parameters.
Gotcha, okay.
casting is a very like
I don't really know how to, like...
Right now,
specific example.
right now you don't understand it because you're not really using it that well. But when you're doing like raycasting, like let's say you shoot a raycast, or you know
Okay.
like gun scripting, right? You know what guns are.
I don't know anything about
what
this
they
shit, bro.
is, okay. So the behind the scenes for guns is called a raycast. So you shoot a raycast or array, and it gives you the X and Y values, and normally they would be within the parameters of it of what the data is trying to receive when it hits a position.
Oh, I get. Okay. Okay. I see what. So Moonstone said different values on parameter will change the output of the function. Depends on how. Okay, I get. So right now it doesn't matter, but yeah, no, I see what you're saying now. I do. Okay, so it's important to just kind of get an idea of what it is now, so that later down the line, if I do work on stuff like that, it's mainly going to be for like more things like probably like 3D environments, right? Most likely.
Yeah, 3D environments, correct.
Okay,
so, like
gotcha.
any like first-person shooter games.
Let me check your DMs.
Oh yeah, 1 second. Keep talking. I'm listening. By the
Alright,
way,
I sent
Wiki.
you a little.
Oh, I see. Okay. Is this function at the top in the red after the parameters? Some function can work. Basically.
So, like, for example, player will change, right? Player, where you see player, it's not always going to be the same thing because it's a server-sided script. So, since the player is going to be different, every time I run the code, I can't just be like, oh, Lucas2453. I have to, since that, like, it's going to change, and the code runs based off of the player.
I still don't get it.
You have to
I
have
don't
the
get that
parameters.
still.
Because I can't, I can't just say, like, I can't have, like, my function say, like, local player equals blah, 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 because there is no local player. Because it's going to be a different player every time it's run. So that's why you use a parameter.
The server-sided.
I'll just keep. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna lie there. Like, I feel like.
Don't. Like, he's giving you more stuff. I'll explain it to.
You're talking about raycast, bro. Don't even.
Well, I get the but like I think the image that you sent me is just like
just
making it a
example,
bit more
dude. I'm just
complicated
giving-
for me. Because like I'm looking at the other shit and it's just like, try calling the function with hi chat. What do you mean?
Like, put hi chat in the
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm a fucking moron. There we go. Oh shit, the thing's being a dick. Answer. Why is it fucking being this way, bro?
Because it wants you to write it the exact way. That's stupid.
Being a bitch. Sorry. The fuck.
It is, bro.
Returning. Next, we will learn about returning. Returning can be used to send values back from a function. For example, function get message. I remember when I used I forgot what it was, but I used something else where like every single time I did brackets, it would do the two automatically. One, and then I would type in between them. It wouldn't make me have to do both brackets on like I am, which I don't mind, but like I forgot what I.
Media.
That's just when you're in normal
fucking game, bro.
Oh, okay. Okay. The above example will print the function, which might seem odd, but that function will return a value, meaning that the function can be used as a variable of sorts. Try it out the example yourself. Returning. Get message, return hello.
Then it prints that message.
Okay, I think I get it. Okay.
Brick color.
Return basically ships a value after it processes it in it. If it was called by itself, the return data will be lost. Wait, okay, this is where like I get confused because like I'm so fucking monkey brained. Okay. Return basically ships a value after it processes. Okay, so okay, I see. So like if I just do hello world, it doesn't always send it, right? But if I return it, that actually will send it out to like where I want it, correct? Does that make sense? Like returning is actually like, so you have data that's in like your, let's say like your little command box, like, you know, you're typing up your shit, you're coding. When you do return, that would actually show up in game, right?
No, well, so if you call that variable, or like if you call that function, then it'll return whatever you gave it, or whatever like it returns. So like if you said return hello, like it said it printed hello because that's what it sent back. You'll use return in other ways too. Like return's very important. Like for example, if you want to end code, if something isn't right, then you could do like an if then return, and then you put end at the end, and then it'll just stop it. Like it won't run the rest of that code. So you'll use return a lot. That's like that's one you gotta remember. Basically, just it returns it, bro. Like it's so hard to explain.
I feel like what's gonna have to happen here,
I feel like
which sounds dumb,
a language
but
teacher.
I think I'm gonna have to just keep pushing through this. You guys can give me like little tips as I go, and then hopefully we can get to the point where I can actually like make something shitty, and then we'll have to trial it by error. But I have to get through all this. Is that how it usually
honestly,
works?
That's the fun
Well, hey, Blue.
Yeah,
Once you
that's
like
hard.
learn a good amount, like we could get you in studio, and then we could have you go over all of these things in studio.
That'd be cool. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Like,
like,
we could like test you on them in studio.
that'd be cool. Yeah, sure.
So you could actually see it like work live, you know. Instead of just
Let me see. So we got parameters returning. Oh, brick color. Here we go. Oh, here's a fun one, bro. Here we go. Okay. Another simple thing we can learn about is brick color. Brick color is a property within Roblox used to color parts. In this scenario, we're going to have a workspace with a part named myPart within it. Or we're going to refer to this part and okay. So game.workspace dot myPart dot brick color. Dude, this seems like so much to fucking remember. Holy shit. Equals
You
brick
don't remember all this, trust me.
color dot new black. Okay.
you'll do it a few times, then you'll just remember it. Like it'll become like
Okay.
it'll just work, bro.
Brick color local basics. Okay. We will now learn local script basics. Local scripts are used to run code. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I think we just got, because this is when I was explaining like locals, which I think, yeah. Local scripts are used to run code on the client side. Client side is like our side, right? Like that's like what the
Yeah,
person-
like it's only changes on your computer.
Gotcha. Okay.
No, we're on.
Local player name. What?
Holy smokes, I was
Interesting. Okay. Okay, so there is local basics, then properties. So let me go back. How far did I get last time? I got all the way up to wait for child. So we're almost back to where I did last time I gave up. So we're making it. All right, properties. Next, we'll change to transparent
You're not gonna
property
give up
on
this
a
time.
part. Just like the brick color lesson, we will have an example part in the workspace named my part. We are going to set the part transparency to 1, which will make it visible. Just like the brick. Okay. Games dot workspace dot my part dot
This is fuck.
transparency
Fuck you.
equals 1. Yeah, it's pretty damn simple. I get it. Okay. Properties more if. Okay. Now we got some more if statements, and how we can use them is to check properties. In this situation, you have a part called my part in the workspace. In an earlier lesson, we learned how to toggle if a part can collide or not. Now let's make an if statement checking if our part can collide or not. All right, so if game dot
You know,
workspace.
Undertale.
Yeah,
Its
what?
whole backend is if statements.
Oh, isn't it like
The whole
done really
Only if
shit?
statement.
Isn't it like
It's
all
so
spaghetti
bad.
code or something like
It's
that?
all spaghetti code.
Yeah.
It's all
Snake
spaghetti
code.
We all have 9 generations of if-else statements.
Why is okay?
Eric,
So, okay, I understand like why spaghetti code is like just unprofessional, but like, why is it like as bad as people make it out to be? Like, is it actually the worst fucking thing of all time, or is it just like bad for a team setting?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It's bad because it takes up more data in storage.
Oh, just so it's not good for what do you call it, efficiency. So like it can like fuck
yeah,
up.
or optimizations.
That's what I meant. Thank you. Yeah.
It also sacrifices the readability of the code.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that. And you know, like I'll give you an example right now.
If
You know,
I
like,
would
Call of Duty
green like
4,
a million
Call of Duty
ifs
Black
within
Ops
an
1,
ifs, then I am not gonna read all that. It literally hurts my eyes.
Dude, I'd be okay, bro. This is just a crappy bike.
A lot of shit, bruh.
You're
Just
just
like
so
you, Zor.
fucking.
Fuck
Yeah, I
you.
feel bad.
Be
I gotta
quiet.
feel bad. Don't worry, bro. Don't you worry, Moon. We'll have Zorp send you a new mic, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zorp will spend his $5 on you.
I can't do with that bike. So, anyways, what I was playing is Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2. Their code's like super optimized. That's why it's like really the gigabytes are really small versus today. Like Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 5, their code's like way too much, and it's just way too much storage
Yeah.
compared to previous generations of Black Ops.
Trying to look for
That's
ways to
the-
optimize Discord. I'll probably sleep in a bit because I also got my. You're all good, man. Stupid. Shit. Yo, you have a good night, okay? If you need to sleep, you're all good, bro. Okay. Probably sleep anyways. Watch. Real. Oh, I'm glad you went to a car show though. That sounds fun. I hope nobody steals your kneecaps. What the fuck? Why would somebody steal my kneecaps? Die. The fuck?
Nico, Cien.
Seriously, happy
Nico,
birthday though.
Nico.
I feel bad now because it's like I feel like when I say happy, it's just not enough. Because like birthdays are like a big
Happy
deal. Like I
birthday!
feel like people really need to be like happy about their birthdays, man. Like it is like a
I
fucking.
mean, we
big
can
deal.
sing.
Undertale was originally just one super long. Oh yeah. Alright, okay, back to this. Wasn't your first in. It's helpful because it lets you detect if something is in place or not. You can use an if statement to figure out if a part is in the workspace. First, find first child returns either the child it found, an object, or nil if the part's not there. There's an example where. Okay. Wait.
There's
With
so
that
many
variable,
people in
it
the
will be
team.
equal to true if the part is in the workspace, and false if it is not. Now, the example I want you to code. Okay, so if game dot workspace find first child my part, then print part found. Fuck. What did I do wrong? Nothing. Great.
Or you
This thing's so annoying because it's like it always does like that shit where it's like actually because it's not entering the way that I like it to. for child is a good habit for making sure things are loaded in for the client before accessing them. In this lesson, I want you to code it so the part in the workspace called my part will have its can collide changed. What the fuck are we talking about? I feel like
Okay, Blue, you will use this every time you're trying to reference like a character's like script that runs immediately. Because the scripts load in before like the character's model does, so it'll just throw an error. The whole like reason you're waiting for it is so that it waits.
to load. I get what you're talking about. Like when I like is like telling you to wait before all the assets or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Like say you need like your right arm, but the script loads in and runs before the right arm exists. It'll just throw an error because the right arm doesn't exist.
All right,
If you don't
now
have wait for child.
now we're to the point where like all this is gonna be brand new shit. So this is as far as I got the last time. So here we go. Instancing. In this lesson, we will learn about instancing. This is to create new objects. In this example, we create a new part. That's how it's used. Instance.new. Inside those brackets, you enter the string of the type you want to create. After that, still in the brackets, put a comma and put the parent of the part like this. Part game.
Nobody ever uses the second parameter for instance.
Did you know psychology is a computer and data science?
Huh?
Apparently, I'm reading a part of my book is saying psychology is computational and data science. It's basically how you collect people's data. This is great. This is why
I want you to copy what I did, but I already did that. Cool. Run. And that didn't fucking work. Something's weird, yeah, because like, when I click answer, it literally is the same thing. I think it's like, I think the code in this itself is weird. Like, there's something about it that's just like strange.
The guy said the enter thing, because it's a text box, it doesn't work the same as enter would in like your your script.
Well, Moonstone's actually fucking smart, bro. Like, he's actually like smart shit about this shit. Also, Call to Lamb is fucking dope. But ignore the cult totem thing, because I just gotta get rid of that. I haven't, because I've just been, yeah. But that's what that's for. We did a call to lamb once, and yeah. ISA. You'll now learn about ISA. This is used for making statements about, what the fuck is ISA? What?
Is a.
Oh, is a, okay. Statements about, you can say, part called my part in workspace. Okay. If game dot workspace dot my part it is a part, then print my part is a, that's the most stupid fucking script. My part is a part. And check it
So
down. The fuck?
you know what it's doing though, right?
So if my part is a part, then print. What the fuck?
So is a checks its instance type. So you know how you just learned about instances, like how you can create a part?
Yeah.
This checks if what its instance type is. So if your part wasn't a part and instead it was an accessory, then it wouldn't run that code because your part isn't a part.
As a correctional officer, what is one thing that that you never expected? Adrian.
How much empathy I would have?
Really?
Yeah. Oh, we got it. It's one of the reasons why I turned to Christianity. So, now we'll learn about destroying. This is used to delete objects or scripts. In this scenario, we will have a part called my part in the workspace. If we want to destroy it, we will use this code. What the? Okay. Game.workspace .my part destroy Femboys. No, no. Okay.
Don't
do it!
Don't do it.
What the fuck did you say, Blue? What
Two
the
more
fuck?
waves.
Okay. After learning about destroying, we can. Wait, you never knew that? Wait, what do you mean you never? Oh, you about the cult of land? Yeah, no. I mean, I want to have just cult something there, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I had that for the game. This is the real Doobie items. After learning about destroying, we can learn about cloning. Cloning is somewhat self-explanatory. When you clone an object, it will not have a parent at first, so you need to give it one. Okay, awesome. So wait, is that the only reason we want parents? So that if you do clone, that's like the original?
No, you'd want parents like, for like models and stuff.
My part clone. Okay. So now we have our clone part. Oh, I got it. Okay, so I gotta do it differently. So I gotta do this. This is what it wants me to do. Game dot workspace dot my part. Is this actually what everyone does, or do it like? I feel like there's shortcuts for these. I feel like this is not like how most people do this.
So when you
Cloning.
write that part, you just have to call it in. So, yeah.
What's wrong here? What am I doing wrong? Yeah, look, it's the exact same. It's literally like there's something here that's. I think it's when I do my spacing. It's like what I think it's exactly what you said, Moon. Which I don't know why, it just pissed me off. All right, matching. We now learn about matching. This is used to detect if a string contains something. It looks. What the fuck? Oh, I get it. Okay, no, this makes actually. This is like Control F in my fucking browser, right?
Cool. Yeah.
If string dot match my string, then print Zorp is kinda zesty.
No, the fuck I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You couldn't actually write that in if you really wanted to.
Well, no, it won't let me because it has to be the exact same. It won't let me do it if it's like this thing's fucking weird. Now we can learn about classes. TF2. Anyways, in this we are going to use the property called name, class name. The part that would blah blah blah. What if the class name of script? Let's print the part class name. Print game workspace dot my part dot class name. That doesn't really explain enough for me. I mean, I'm doing it, but it doesn't make enough sense for me yet. Like, why you need a class name? Server in school doesn't have an autocomplete, but Studio does. Okay.
Zorp.
What do you want from me?
This stuff is pretty cool, but so complicated. I should have did better in school, to be honest.
Look in DM.
Oh, it defines the audio. Okay.
Those medic button is the best thing in this game, bro.
Class.
I can't tell if the game's over or the game
It is.
exists anymore.
Skibbity, guys, the owner is here. Buy global upgrades, guys.
Next, we can talk about get
Wow.
service. This is basically
that's
wait for
neat.
child, but for services instead of objects, in the sense of not throwing errors if something has not loaded yet. Example: game get service workspace dot my part dot name.
I'm attacking the Titans.
I'm also attacking the Titans.
Shut up. They have no animations.
New name. As you can see, instead of game workspace, we use game get service workspace. This is good because Now, if the name of the workspace has changed or something is not loaded in for whatever reason, we can still access the workspace. Why the fuck would you ever change workspace? Game get
Oh,
service.
my friend asked his other friend, "Did you see the Survive 99 Rumble game on your home?" She was like, "Oh my god, yes I did," and she never played it.
Bro.
Wow, she's fake, bro.
They're on
Alright.
fraud watch.
This might be the best game I've played in like modern Roblox, bro.
L-Self. Creating a custom class in LUA is more of a headache than the big languages, such as C family. See if you want to do something before the load. Oh, I see. Okay. Me and friend gotta leave you. Oh, you're good. Yeah, enjoy your PD Zorb. You're good.
Wait, Wicket, I got a suggestion for this game. Alright.
Yeah.
Can you make it so after the final boss, it goes like, but only one femboy can remain, and then like everyone has to fight each other?
No, hell no, bro. That
Like-
sounds dumb as fuck.
That'd be so tough, bro.
Nah, that's fucking stupid,
That'd
bro.
be so tough. No, you just don't understand it.
Then why the fuck does someone want to play a medic, bro?
Bro,
Just
you
something
can
that's high damage
buy
to kill each
guns,
other.
bro. I bought the medic stuff, bro.
You got pushed. We got pushed a little bit, but not as much as you did. Like, you can only do so much to make it. I'm just saying, if someone knows, they're not going to do that. They're just not going to do a certain class then at all. Then classes are null. Okay, end. L-Self. It's basically another if statement added to an if statement. Do this. If blank is this. What does that even mean? So if what's L-Self even mean?
Else if. So else if. So you have your if statement, right? So it's saying else if.
Oh, else
game
if.
dot
Oh my
workspace
god,
dot name.
I say that's an I. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah. So else if. I get it. Okay. I get it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Else if core GUI. Else if is as long as the first condition is false, do that as long as the other condition is true. Okay. In this lesson I will teach you about core GUI. In this tutorial you'll learn about how to disable things like the player list, health, and more. We'll be doing game.startGUI set core GUI enabled. This is used to toggle core GUI like the player list, your health bar. Okay, gotcha. This example disabled the chat. Okay. Enums are kind of property where there are select options for it. In this situation, core GUI elements are the option. I want to disable the health though. Okay. So game.starter GUI set core GUI enabled. Enum core GUI type health false. Dear God. What did I do wrong? Oh, I did actually just saying the first part. Okay, I didn't capitalize that right. Awesome. Core GUI. Okay. Color 3. Now we can learn about color 3. This is used to create specific colors and can be used on many objects and properties. Let's pretend you have a part called my part. And okay. Workspace dot my part dot color equals color 3 dot from RGB 255 255 255. Cool. Vector 3. When you want to make a game, knowing how to use vector 3 will help you a lot. Vector 3 is basically a position of something or a size relative to a 3D space. It is the third dimensional value, which is when you make the vector 3 value. There are 3 variables for numbers. If we want to move parts in position, we would type the following. Workspace, part position. Okay, that would move the part in the game, but only 5 sets high. The first value is X, your second's Y. Yeah, X, Y, Z. Gotcha. Cool. Okay, that's easy. That one I actually get like spot on. My part dot position equals vector 3 new awesome. And what's not right? Alright. Core GUI hey man, we are, bro. Core GUI is basically the entire GUI of Roblox. Gotcha, okay. Alright. Then so got all that down. And then user input. Okay. User input. Service can be used local to detect input from a player, whether it's keyboard, inputs, okay, whatever. Cool. Game get
Okay, yeah. One thing I do actually have is just like so you know, like when you're actually scripting, whenever you have like a service, so whenever you're doing like get service, I recommend that you just make your service like a variable. So you'd be like local user input service is equal to game get service user. So that way, whenever like say you have a script where you have a bunch of like different, like for example, like replicated storage, you might have a bunch of remotes. You don't want to have to do game get service over and over and over again. So for example, like yeah, exactly. I gave my example. But for like readability.
The above example would print the key pressed. So get service, user input. Input began connect function key. Print key code.
So there's an enum called key code, and whenever you press any key, it print like that'll print. Like if you press W, it'll press W. Or I guess enum.keycode or keycode. Whatever.
That does not make any sense to me, bro. Oh, I saw. Okay, okay, I wasn't even doing it right. Fuck. Print input. Oh, so I just had to switch that up. It seems. Cool. Damn.
Also, yeah.
Tool basics. Okay. Your input service only works for local scripts. Gotcha. Okay. Dear Lord. This is part 1 of 2 for tool basics. We're going to start with basic functions for using tools. In this scenario, we will have a script inside of a tool. When the tool is pulled out or put away, it will print code. Which you make it so when someone equips a tool, it will print this. Hello. Script. Do I just do the top part then? Script parent.
You do both.
Equipped. But it would say hello twice then, wouldn't it?
Or actually, it's no,
Yeah.
because one
Function.
says equipped and one says unequipped. I want you to make it so someone equips. Okay, yeah, only do the top part. I didn't read the instructions.
Tool. Equipped. Oh shit. Son of a bitch.
Hello.
It's not it. It was it. Okay. As long as I know I did it right. Okay, where are we now? Tool basics. Part 2 of 2. In part 2, we're going to learn about something called activated. This event will fire whenever a tool is activated, meaning someone clicked or used a tool. This is our code. script parent activated connect function print tool was the print shoot. So this one we're just going to do shoot. Print shoot. End. Awesome. Okay. Remote events. Holy shit. Okay. This is part 1 of 2 for remote events. In part 1, we will talk about using them in local scripts. In lesson 2, we will talk about using them in server scripts. Remote events are used to trigger an event for either the client or the server. The server can fire a remote event to the player, and the player's local script can detect it and make something happen. Local scripts can fire remote events to the server so the server can do something with it. Let us use an example. If we want to spawn a car using a local script, it would only appear on our screen because the local script spawned it. We need a server to spawn it so everybody in the game can see it, and the game will be able to see it. We could make it so that when you click a button, a local script will fire a remote event to the server. Then the server can detect that event being fired and spawn the car. Here's some, okay. In the 2 examples above, the first one will fire the remote event to the server, and the second example will detect the server fires a remote event. If you have this, the 2 examples above, the first one will fire the remote event to the server. Okay. Second, you can detect if the server fires a remote event to you, the client. Okay. Alright, we're starting to get into the nitty-gritty, which is kind of interesting.
This is like the super important stuff that you're starting to learn.
This is part 2 of 2 for remote events. And part 2, we will talk about using them in the server scripts. Using them in server scripts is similar to local scripts, just a little bit different. Here's some cool examples. Game upgrade storage, my remote event on server event connect. Okay. In the first sample, you can see that we use that to detect when a local script fires a remote event to a server. Even if the local script sends no parameters, there will always be a player parameter when the event is fired. So if you are sending parameters to the server, remember player always comes before your parameters you entered. On the second sample, you can see that we use something called fire all clients. This will fire the remote event to every player in the game. You can still send parameters if you use this. On the third sample, you can see that we use fire client. Fire client allows us to fire the event to a specific player. When using this, you are required to enter your parameter of what player you want to send it to first. You can add more parameters after, but the first one just tells the game which client to fire the event to. I want you to fire a remote event called my remote event. What the fuck? This makes no fucking sense. This is just a block of fucking text. Holy shit.
Okay, basically, what it's trying to do is it's trying to teach you about how to send or how to fire a remote event. So a remote event is used to communicate between the client and the server. Normally, the client can't communicate with the server. The server kind of can communicate to the client depending on how you do it. But this way, you can send information. Say I have a function where I click my gun and it shoots and I want to make a bullet appear. I will fire it to the client. The client will make the bullet appear. It'll damage the player, do all the logic, right? Stuff I can't do on this client. Because if you say you damage someone else through a local script, it won't damage them. It'll damage them on your screen and on your computer, but it won't damage them in the actual game. So what this is trying to teach you is how to send information from the server to the client. So the last one was client to server. This is server to client. For example, you could have you'll have it so the fire all clients, that could be used for VFX. So like visual effects. You can fire to all the clients, hey, visual effects, and you'll have your parameters, right? You'll have like player, you have not player, sorry. You have like the type of effect, all that stuff, like where it is. You have all that information. So you're sending information from server to client. What's it trying to get you to do? To all clients? Okay, yeah. So example, blah blah blah. It's fire client allows. I want you to fire a remote event called my remote event to all clients. That is, yeah, you did that correct.
I don't get it.
This
But
event is in replicated. No wait. Why would it do game.replicated? Whatever. Yeah, that's technically that's right. Yeah. Usually get service.
got her done.
But so it's for communication, and like between the server and the client, because normally you can't communicate, like you can't tell the server to do something. You can only tell the client to do something, like your client.
Tick. This lesson is all about tick. Tick is used to get the time. On January 31st, 1970, they started counting seconds. When you use tick in your code, it will show how many seconds have passed since that day. We can use tick for a lot of things, including cooldowns, daily rewards, and more. For example, I want you to print tick. Print tick.
Did you know that's why
That's
Y2K was like such a big deal, Blue? Was because we
Y2K?
started counting seconds on January 1st, 1970.
Y2K.
Yeah, like year 2000, the reason people thought the world was going to end and all computers would stop working, because we had 32-bit systems, so they could only count, like the tick could only go up to so much. But now that we have like 64-bit and all that stuff, it doesn't really matter. Like we can go to like year like in like 20,000 or some shit like that.
That's pretty
But,
fucking
like,
funny.
People were terrified because they thought all computers would stop working because the tick would like go past like the hard cap of what 32 bits can do.
It's fucking hilarious. Spawn. Now we will learn about spawning. Spawn, although it may sound different, is used to run a function in a separate thread. This means you can run the function without stopping the current code in the script. A thread is kind of like a new script. If you have code running, you want the script to do 2 actions at once. What the fuck?
This is very useful. Basically, to simplify that, you'll use task.spawn and it'll run code in parallel instead of in series. I don't know if you know electricals.
No,
But
not
basically,
that. One
usually,
second, bro.
so say you have like a bunch of things, like say you have a lot of code that's running, but like you need it to be running at the same time, you'll use this. Or like say you have a loop, but you don't want, like whenever there's a loop, none of the code after it's gonna run until the loop's done. So if you have like, you know, the while true loop that they talked about earlier,
I think.
since that technically never ends unless like it's set to false, that'll just stop all code that comes after it. So you'll use task.spawn so that it kind of like if you wanted to visualize it, your code's like a big block. It makes like a smaller block off to the side and it puts that code in there. It kind of just tells it to do whatever the fuck it wants.
I think I get it.
So for example, in Rebellion, when I'm loading the characters like model and all that stuff, I need it all happen at the same time. So I have a bunch of tasks.spawn.
Okay.
So that way, when your character model loads in, it looks neat and it's all at once instead
Now
of.
we learn about delays. Delays are the same thing as spawn for the previous lesson, but with delay, instead of doing this task wait blah blah, we can use delay function. This is better because we could basically spawn the thread but not actually start running until the delay is over. You probably won't need it much, but when you become advanced, it'd be helpful to know. Try the following. Okay.
Scripting school is
Function.
outdated.
Test. Print. You think it's outdated?
I mean, hey, they have all the task stuff, so like, they got rid of some deprecated things. The only issue though with Roblox is like stuff becomes deprecated so quickly. Like I was using like load character, and then out of nowhere I was like, oh, now I gotta use like load in character async, like bro, just out of nowhere. Like, where did everyone go? We went to a separate call because yeah.
Okay. Market. We can now learn about using the marketplace service. This is used for game passes and other things that cost Robux. Let's learn how we can check if a player owns a game pass. What the fuck? Local player equals game. Okay, so it checks the player list. If game service, marketplace service, user owns game pass, player ID, then print owns game pass, and okay. This is here with the ID of the game pass. You want to check if you own. Try writing the example of yourself. Keep in mind this example is context of local script, which is why we can access game player. Okay. Cool. Players dot local player if game get service
Entry.
market place service user owns game pass sync player dot user ID 0, then print, oh shit, then print owns game pass, and is that it? Nice.
You understand?
Kinda. It's just the fact that I'm not gonna remember any of this. It's like I'm doing it right now, but like I'm not gonna.
You know,
remember
market stuff is like, unless like you're monetizing your game, it's like you're never really gonna.
Yeah, but I probably will monetize it. I mean, like, that's
Well, then it's
Yeah,
just
I mean-
it's something you go to the documentation for, and then you...
Now we can learn about using marketplace service to ask a player to buy something. In this example, we're using Game Pass, so you can also use it for many other kinds of purchases, like things from the catalog and developer products. We have our sample code for you right below. Local player equals game dot players dot local player game get service marketplace service prompt. This is gonna sound like a really dick thing, but I'm not sure if anyone else has been like mainly watching stream. This feels way more relaxing and just like chill for me to just like do it like this. Like I like that there's not as much noise now. Like the last lesson, you would replace the O with the ID. Okay, so player, and then you gotta check if they have the ID. Okay. Interesting. What? What? I'm asking you for the fucking answer, you dumb shit. There. Delay. Math.
Wait, are we making the next big you versus Homer like game?
Me? Fuck no. Hey, what's up, Zeno? I quit scripting a couple days and I just went to VFX. Oh shit, dude, I'm like off when it comes to chat because I have to close it sometimes. So if you don't see me reading your shit right away, I apologize. I'm gonna go to bed now. Everyone, good night. Have a good. Hey, I'm trying my best, man. You have a good night. Okay, love you. Love you all. Don't have a good night. Okay, man. I just use Forge, plug container. Gotcha. Okay. Fucking back hurts like a bitch. Okay. This lesson can hopefully be more interesting than your normal school math class because we'll be learning how to add, subtract, and multiply and divide using code. Here's some code samples. Okay. In the first sample, we use addition, so that would print 10. In the second example, we use subtraction, so blah, blah, blah. Print 5, 10. Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking bitch. Converting numbers / strings. Holy shit. Now we learn about converting values. Let's use an example.
U versus digit. Can you screen share, by the way? So I don't have the delay.
No, I got you, yeah.
Thank you, Tom. U versus digit, the next big game of the biggest esports.
Yo, why is that kind of real?
I'll fund it.
I'll fund it. It's fucking crazy, bro.
I need to make a cash grab game, bro.
Valid. Okay.
Numbers. You'll use 2 number and 2 string. Kind of often, depending on what you make.
But it's not the case. The problem is that we're trying to add a string to a number. Our string is a number, right? You're half right. The number in string form. The number is in string form. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck that means. Like, I'm doing something.
So a string
What the fuck is a string,
and a
bro?
number. So it's, you know how you have that print stuff? If it
Mhm.
has quotations around it, it's a string. So like it's like a word. Think of a string as like a word. And then a number is a number. So like what you're doing here, right?
Okay.
If you wanted to do 3 plus 2, but then your 2 is a string and your 3 is a number, then it'll throw an error because it needs 2 numbers in order to add.
So it actually needs, like,
'Cause it'll read
in this system, read it as a number and not read it as a. Okay, I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Using the code above, it would. If you use the code above, it should. So do I just do the bottom then? Local number equals 1. So then I would do print to number. Okay, so I get that. That makes sense.
Because it'll
Cool.
read the number as a word. If you don't. Hello, love to Audrina.
Okay. Shit. Cool. Okay, that's really interesting, actually. Hey, Adrian, how's it going? Yo, what's up, Digit? How's it going? Yo, good. I'm just trying to learn how to code. So, we're vibing, you know what I mean? 44% of the way through, apparently. Wait, we're in Roblox. How long are the other ones? There's hardly anything for Python. Holy shit. Hardly
People
anything for
usually,
Java. Yeah, there's nothing for these ones. What the fuck? What? There's nothing for these. I guess it makes sense because everyone's just using this mainly for Roblox, but like that's like insane. There's like nothing for them. Just me?
I mean, it is primarily Roblox.
So, all right. Magnitude, you got it. I'm trying my best, bro. Python is pretty straightforward. Do you know anything about Lex? Do you know much about like this stuff when it comes to coding?
He's a Canadian. He better know how.
The fuck, bro? Magnitude. Program for 6 years? Holy shit.
6, 7.
6, 7.
6, 7. 6, 7.
This lesson is about getting the distance between two objects. Magnitude is used to figure out the distance between two parts. In this example, we'll pretend we have two parts of the workspace. One called part 1, another called my part 2. If you wanted to get the distance between them, we would use this code. Local distance equals game dot workspace dot my part 1 dot position game dot workspace dot my part 2 dot, because it's just a lot of fucking code for like one fucking thing.
I mean, it's only one line.
Magnitude print distance. And that's pretty simple. Again, though, it's like I understand it, which is a good thing. It's good that you're understanding the code, but also like I don't remember this. Like if someone like got rid of this and like, okay, now do it, I would not remember it, which is a problem. So.
Well, that's why we're gonna have to get you to do it. There's like, isn't there a quiz thing that you can do?
I think there's tests.
Or
Yeah,
tests.
look, there's tests up here. Lua basics, and yeah, here's some tests. So we can do this later.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
then
then see how much you remember.
time out. Let's go to lessons again, just because I'm curious. Here's some user-created lessons. Oh, heal item script. Oh, that's really cool. Aw. There's actually like these actually like are things that like you need too.
Simple band system, make a value infinite, math.huge. Yeah, that's actually really cool.
I like that. That's really cool, actually. Yeah, this is like really interesting. Okay,
Because then you can actually learn outside like more than just
the
what the game
basics. Yeah,
teaches.
I agree. Yeah. Connecting strings. Seb is really gay. Ooh woo, he's really gay. What the fuck?
I did not say that.
Dude, why is it like reading that, bro?
Bro, I wouldn't be gay. I'd be a furry, bro.
Yo!
Wait, no, don't cut that out of the YouTube video. Cut that out of the YouTube video. No.
Together make them use this method. Print. If you ever wanted to connect two strings together to make them one, you would use this method. Print. However, buddy, putting the two periods between two strings connects them. I want you to write what I did above. But if you ever use this outside of this lesson, make sure to add spaces so that the strings don't clump together. For example, you would have your string, okay. That's a good example. We have a space at the end of the string. We add another word to the end there to make space. For the purpose of the practice, however, just cut the example. Okay.
Okay, here MDMs is an example of how you'd use that. So I want to say how many bandages are left. So, but I have to cut that string because I don't have a proper number, right? So
Oh, that's really smart. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I like that. That's really interesting. So, blank, and then hello, everybody, right? That's really interesting. I dig that. I like that because I can see why it's needed. It's cool. Teleport service. In this lesson, we will talk about teleport service. Teleport service is used to send players from one Roblox game to another. This could be helpful for making a lobby system where players have to click to the play button to go to the real game. Here's an example of teleporting a player to a game. Game, get, service, teleport, service, teleport, 0 player. First parameter, we enter the ID of the place. Okay.
Teleport's good. You ever make a
That makes
CC
sense.
game?
Oh my god. What did I do wrong?
Okay.
Oh, I didn't do one? Why do I have to do one? Oh, I didn't read it all the way. That's why. But that makes sense. Okay. Like, the problem is, like, these all make sense. I'm just not gonna remember them all, which is the problem. Like, I gotta, like, remember this shit. Now I can teach you about...
It's gonna be like...
No, keep going. I'm
Sorry,
listening.
yeah. It's gonna be like, you're gonna be like making something one day, and you'll be like, I need to do this, and then you'll have like a faint idea, and then that's where you go to the documentation API, and you look at the rest.
Real.
But the thing with like coding though is like you're not gonna remember it like the first 2 times, but the third time you're gonna be like, all right, this is getting annoying now that I know how to do it. But teleport's one you won't one you won't forget.
I can teach you about the badge service. This is used to award players badges. Here's an example of how to do it. We said player user ID, but we do not have a player variable. When using this, you would want to have a player variable to actually pass to the function. Also, the second argument, which is the number 0, you would type the ID of the badge you want to reward using the same method above. And pretending we have a player variable, award the player a badge with the ID of 1. So I'm just gonna change it to 1 then. So get service badge service award badge player dot user ID 0. Oh no, 1. Good shit. First try. Okay. Tables. Ooh.
What in the fucking kind of lesson is this?
This is the fucking table. What? what, bro?
So random, bro.
What, bro?
This is tables 1. What kind of lesson is this? This is teleport service.
Have you ever seen those videos?
What good? Yes.
Yeah, bro. It's so fucking stupid, bro.
What kind of mango is this? This is a green mango.
What in the fucking kind of lesson is this?
This is tables 1. Tables are used to hold multiple fucking variables. Unball values, fuck. So stupid. Each value has its own index inside the table. For example, the first thing in a table has an index of 1. The second thing inside of a table has an index of 2, and so on. Tables are used for many things. This slide we'll talk about adding values on tables. Insert using table insert. Follow code below. Okay. My table, and then bracket. Shit, wrong one. That is confusing.
Squiggly brackets. Wait till you start using square brackets.
Table. Deja, go to bed.
Yeah, Tasia, go to bed.
Okay. The first parameter is what table we are using the value into. The second parameter is what we are using or inserting into the table. You can insert lots of things into tables, not just numbers. Use the same example above. Only insert a value of high. Oh. Okay, that's going to be a little tricky. The next step is learning about tables is how to remove values. In order to remove a value, you have to know the index of it. Here's our example. Table equals hello hi. See hello hi as an index 1, index of 2. Okay. If you want to remove hello from the table, we would do the following. Table hello hi remove 1. As you can see, we use table remove. Then in the parameters, we put the table we want to move from value, blah. Okay, but why do I want to use this?
What, tables?
Like,
Or
yeah.
removing tables?
Well, I guess both. Like, why do I like? Just give me like. I need an example for this one because I can understand why.
You
like,
have a bunch of variables and that you need to send. For example, my data system, it has a bunch of variables and values, but if I were to send them individually, it'd just be like it'd be unoptimized and it'd be like bad on performance, and it's just unnecessary code. But instead, I can just compile it all into one table and then just send it as one thing. Or like and like remove. Another thing too is say you have like a list of players. Then you have a table and you just have a table of all the players. And like say like it's like the Domer chance or some shit. You have a list of players in the Domer chance, and then
Okay.
you take like you just have like you can access that table. Or you want to like say like a player leaves and you remove them from the table.
Domer.
Domer. Wait, let me find an example.
Oh, here we go. Tables 3 and then humanoids. Nice. All right, tables 3. Now that we know how to add and delete values from tables, let's talk about how to get data from our tables. There we go. As we know, as we have to know that index in order to use the value, here is the table we'll be using. My table equals shit. Hello. Hi. Nice. If I wanted to print hi from the table, I would do this. I want you to write the code below, but I want you to make it print hello using your table inside that print function. Print, and that'd be print my table 1. Print my table 1. Oh, eat my fucking dick. Oh, let's go. Holy fucking shit.
But look at your DMs.
1 second.
So here, you know how you were indexing it with 1? Since
Yeah.
I have blank equals blank, I could then index it as like for example, if I want to get gun type, I can just do like this instead of having to do that.
This is kind of cool, like talking to you about this. Like, this actually feels really cool. I don't, you know, when like you're on like a wavelength with someone, like with like a niche interest, and you like slowly start to see it with your friend. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we're getting there again. It's fucking dope. Like, it sounds kind of cringe, like really cringe. Like, it reminds me of when we first like met on Birdcage. Does that make sense?
Yes, bro.
Like, I'm getting
We
like
were yapping for hours.
Dude, we were, bro.
Bro, especially after our first PD too.
The VC. Here, I'll make a small group because you and everyone else is kind of chill. Actually, okay, I'll have Lex can join, you can join Zorb, and then I'll have Friend. That's it. I don't want it to be extreme, so we'll go into Study Buddy. I'm gonna edit this. Lex, you're welcome to join, by the way, if you want to. No.
Please. No.
Maybe.
Lex Toronto, please, my Canadian.
So you don't have to join if you don't want to, by the way, Lex, but you're more than welcome.
It's nice how I have like an entire game full of code where I can just show you like where I do things.
I'm gonna ask Zorb. Are you going to join VC? Oh, by the way, so, well, I'll wait till. Guys, I want to see if, because nobody else is going to join VC, I'm just going to make it smaller so that people can.
We can always just drag them in too.
Oh, you're right. Well, they can drag themselves in because they're actually, I'm just gonna make it 3 people because I just don't want too many people. It gets stressful for me. You know what I mean? Because all this noise and. But
about like politics.
Sorry.
What's his name?
What was I gonna say?
Shade this.
Should we use? Matt, it's dead.
I don't know what our Matt is, bro. At first, I
Why did you
thought
ever
the
become a
message
VA?
was
Oh, like a
sent.
voice actor. Is that what you mean, Lux? Like a voice actor? Is that what you're saying for like VA?
Actor.
Yeah. I guess on a more depressing note, like, so small story time, we'll get back into everything. I mean, obviously I've always wanted to do acting. When I was like, I feel like acting's kind of always followed me, but the problem is, it's like, in what sense versus like people just wanting to use you? Because people always want to use people like in artistic forms for free, and I've always kind of given into that until recently. Like for example, even on the Twitch, like Seb was there, I used to have my like fucking ads on like the bare minimum because I just didn't. I want to try and do things like as ethically as possible. You know what I mean? And I still try, but like I'm also not stupid now. Now I know it's like I don't give a shit if I like run some shit, right? But long story short, I went to college. I did a lot of acting and whatnot. And there was no big return. And I remember once, actually twice, I went to these big anime conventions and I met a lot of big voice actors. For example, I've met a lot of people from My Hero. I've met most of the cast from Attack on Titan. I mean, hell, I've literally Mikasa was probably one of the nicest to me. So I've met a lot of people. I've met fucking the Immortal from fucking Invincible. So I know I met fucking Tom Kenny from SpongeBob himself actually.
Everyone, bro.
So I've met a few of these people, and a lot of it was because I didn't want to miss out. But I met Phineas and Ferb, and what I learned very quickly is that it is, if I ever want to get into that, it is genuinely one of those things where you have to fight your way through there. And it is, in my opinion, something I have to, kind of like this. It's like you got to get your foothold in, or else you're never going to like get in. So like, for example, this is like you need to learn and get yourself your footing, and hopefully have people actually help you like incorporate yourself into the space. Because if you don't, it's going to be hell to get in. If I were to try to even audition with voice acting, because I've never actually done shit like that, like professional really. I've done theater professional, but I've never done that professional. First thing I think about is I have to make a portfolio, and a lot of times with the portfolio, you need a background experience, and after that, a lot of times also you do shit at home. I have a Blue Yeti mic. This is not the best mic, and there's a lot I still have to learn and do that frankly I just don't have the money.
My mic.
It's not a bad mic for just like doing casual shit at all. But, like if you don't have the money for things, it's just because I would love to do voice acting, but I realized at one of these conventions I met a guy that there's 2 people and they were doing this like voice actors, like they had like a voice acting thing you could buy to like they would teach you. They're trying to like advertise that, but what they did was there was going to be a voice acting competition on one of these things, and well, I guess I got 2 examples. I got 2 examples. Okay, here we go. So the voice acting competition happened, and I didn't know, but apparently you had to sign up days earlier. How the fuck would you know unless you were actually there? So I didn't fucking know, but a lot of these people apparently did, and I was able to like sign up, but I was like way later into the line, so I'm waiting this entire time, and because some people went super slow, I never got a chance. Which really bummed me out. However, a lot of these people, I looked around, and a lot of times they got there and they had chances because they had the time, they had the money, and it's obsessively what they did, right? Now, the problem is if it's actually worth all the time and whatnot, just get out there. I would love to do it, but it's like, how do you get actually into the system to where it fucking matters, right? So I'll give an example. Let's say you are streaming, right? Sure, you can stream and just like do some content. Like it's not like you're not a streamer. Or actually, I did a better example earlier. you can do YouTube. There's nothing wrong with like making a few videos, but there's a difference between like saying you're a YouTuber because you have like a video up from like 10 years ago and you never done a video since, but you have a YouTube account versus you are actively uploading and you actually are trying your best to like have an audience, right? There's a difference, and I think it's the same thing with this. But the same thing. And after this, I'll be right back because I gotta use the bathroom. My fucking pizza's fucking me. At the same time though, there is and yo, if you're under 18, you might want to like close your ears for a bit, but if you're not, then cool. There was a like 18 plus thing where it was like and it was packed, by the way, it was packed late at night, and it was like a hentai voice acting thing, and it sounded funny as shit. It sounded funny as shit, so I'm like, I want to do it. And essentially, here's how it went, and it was all like gag. So it was this event where you'd voice act, you give a random scene. It was like a really weird ass scene, like from like a shit ass hentai. Like, for example, one hentai was like this guy turned into like a fucking squirrel in a bathtub. I'm serious. I mean, oh god, I brag. Oh fuck, my stomach's hurting me. God damn.
Is this gonna be in the final video?
Yes, I'll be right back. So
I might just be on a niche.
So the other night, I was like, okay, I'm fucking bummed out, and I did this voice acting thing for it was like a little, like, it was a silly competition, but the whole thing was like, again, it was like bad voice acting for the hentai. So essentially, there was like some weird ass scenes, again, 18 plus, you had to come, and it was like full. Like, I'm saying, like, it was a huge ass room, like almost like an auditorium, and it was like full as fuck of like all these fucking people, right? And at first I wasn't gonna go up, but so multiple different scenes played. Some were just like raunchy as hell, and others were just, but I got one, and here's what mine was. Okay, mine was, there's a plane, or like there's a helicopter that's about to go down. There was two, and one goes in, one blows up, one guy is like screaming while it's on fire, and then the main character looks at the girl and sees her fucking panties, and he loses his shit, and then they both do it in the air, and then the like their parachutes go off, and then they're fine.
Mile High Club.
So I do that. I join that. I do the voice acting for that, bro. And like, I really wish her phone died and I also was doing, so I can record it. But basically, like, I thought I was gonna lose, but these other people were just like saying like raunchy shit for the sake of saying raunchy shit, and I was like, before he fucking, you know, like did the deed, I was like, I gotta go beyond Plus Ultra, and then I was like, oh, and like, you know, everyone fucking laughed their ass off, and you know, I got all the votes, you know what I mean? But it was, you know, one of those, and the thing was, you were with a pair for like, you know, each character, but the other girl was doing that, like, she wasn't really doing that too much. She wasn't really, so she also isn't really here to defend herself, so I feel a little bad, but like, you know, I basically did all the work. I'm not gonna lie, like, she just was not. And in that moment, I kind of realized where it's like, okay, like myself and a lot of other people, like, you're never going to get the chance to do things if you just wait for a moment. Like, you have to like seize it. And with voice acting, I'd really love to do it. I would love to do it or get into it. Like, it actually is my dream, genuinely, to do. That is one of my like bucket list dreams. But
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Is there an alternate reality where you? Shut up. Is there an alternate reality where like you're a hentai recorder, like, and you're just like there's people gooning to your voice?
Never.
Wait, what do you mean alternate?
Yes, there
Shut the
is.
fuck up, bro, you fucking piece of shit.
I'm doing it right now, by the way. What?
Listen, I joke about things, and if it's for something that's like, I don't know. I feel like I feel like if I'm to do that as I make money off it, I'd feel bad. Like, I feel like that'd actually be wrong with me. It depends on the context. Like, if it's a funny thing, maybe like humorous, but like, let me say this: I'm willing to do anything as long as my morality is not like out the fucking window, right? So, for example, I'll fucking make money like drawing shit on my face, but like, I will never do a fucking OnlyFans, right? Like, it's just like, I think there's definitely a bar there. Like, I'll give an example. Like, I would never do a sex scene. In acting as well, I would never do sex scene. I think it's just wrong. Or if I did, I would make sure that, you know, there's pasties everywhere, so where you couldn't like fucking see anything.
Would you kiss another man on camera?
He would.
No, I wouldn't. That's another thing I want to do.
You would.
I mean, it depends on what you mean by kiss, but like in terms of like romantically, no.
Would you eat a whole chocolate cake?
Yeah, I would. How do that?
Exchanging tongues.
Well, like, I don't know, like, okay, even going more into things, like, for example, like, I think there's nothing wrong with, like, you know, loving or kissing a man. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, if there's someone I really like that's, like, a good friend, like, you know, kissing someone, like, the forehead, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see an issue with that. Or, like, back in the day, like, you know, when men would, like, kiss women's hands, like, there's nothing wrong with that. I think, you know...
Yo, I'll kiss a fanboy, bro.
This is not about scripting anymore, bro.
This
Oh,
is
that's
not
cool.
about scripting anymore.
Crazy.
We gotta do that soon, Bloodfang. If you want to, Abyss, I'll play that with you. Like, well, that'll be like a me and you thing, because we haven't done something me and you in a while. So, but anyways, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so I won the hentai voice acting, and I've been thinking about making a video about that. Like, I won the hentai voice acting, bro, and I got actually a souvenir to, like, you know, prove for it. It's like an apron with, like, some chick with her tits out.
What the fuck?
Yo, can we see?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think your tits are out, are they? It's Christmas themed, but it's just risque.
Merry
Yeah, they're not out. Shit. Well, I got it for Tasia, and then Tasia's like, I didn't want it, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yo, I'll take it, bro. I'll take it.
I'll take it. Give it to me instead.
I will say this though. I will say
Take it.
this. Okay, Tasia doesn't give a shit. But do you know the amount? Okay. So this could sound really fucking stupid. Do you know the amount of fucking aura it meant? Like, it felt for me to, like, randomly raise my hand and then win that bitch, like, to actually get a standing ovation compared to everyone else, and then walk back to fucking Tasia like, that's your fucking man. Like, dude, I felt so bad.
I'd be embarrassed if
Shut
I
the
was there,
fuck
bro.
up.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I won that. Dude, well, no, dude, like, there's, like, other grown-ass men, like, I'm telling, like, grown-ass fucking men doing this shit, too, and, like, they fucking fumbled so bad. Like, dude, Tasia, could, if she was here, like, on VC to tell, like, she would tell you, she would agree with me, like, these grown men, oh my god, there's this one guy that was, okay, so, again, I'm not going to get into details, because, like, I know not everyone's here, like, you know, old enough, but you guys, you know, there's context clues, you guys can watch 13 plus the movie, so you can listen to context clues. There's this, like, beach thing where this one blonde girl, and she was, you know, having stuff happen with her with a lot of different people, right? That's all I can say. And it was a single person. I didn't do that one, right? But someone else went for that scene. And let me mind you, like, the fact I even got up was, like, lucky. Like, there was, like,
But you have to choose.
a bunch of fucking people. No, it's just like, so there's like, here's a scene, who wants to raise their hand and volunteer, and that's what happened. So you didn't really get, but and there's only a few scenes, like, well, there's a handful of scenes, but, like, we got lucky, because there's a lot, like, I'm telling you, like, it was a room full, like, it was probably, like, close to 200, maybe. How many people was in that room, Tasia? Definitely more than that, because there's people outside the, do you remember the doors where, like, it was crowded? Well, the doors themselves were crowded, like, you had to, like, it was, like, crowded, like, the walls. Yeah, like, it was, like, you couldn't even get out the doors, how, like, crowded they got. Yeah. But anyways, this is one guy that's fucking weird. Again, confidence thing. I went to one of his panels because I was trying to learn how to, like, write. This is, like, again, a year ago. And he was talking, like, you know, here's my book and whatnot. I'm like, oh, man, that's so cool you did a book. I wish I could do that. All my respect went out the window when he raised his hand to do this voice acting thing. He goes up, and his jokes are all about, I love eating shit. I love shit. On my bunghole. My
the
bunghole. I love
fuck?
eating
I
shit.
don't-
And
I
bro,
don't want to be that guy.
Okay,
Maybe
we
he
don't
just
need to know.
confessed.
dude, people, yeah, it
That
was
might have
bad.
been his confession.
Yeah, dude, it was so, yeah, people were leaving of how bad it, like, dude, if that happened to me, I would have, like, it was so bad. Like, I don't, yeah, it was so fucking bad.
Blue.
Oh yeah, it kind of was low-key racist, and do you know me? I'm not the one that just says that shit. Like, he was like, it was bad.
There are no records of this at all.
Is there any records of it?
Like on YouTube.
No, I mean, maybe we looked it up. Wait, Tasia, hold on. Let me try it actually. Maybe. I mean, there's proof of us being on Anime Milwaukee, so at least I can prove that. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, it's just.
I'm telling you, if you did an IRL stream of that, dude.
Bro, I wish I got someone recording that shit. I mean, it was the pit in my heart. The fact that Tasia wasn't able to record that actually will never leave me. Like, it was like an awesome experience. Just because it actually was a stage of like hundreds of people. Like, that was fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
You think there's anyone there just to watch the hentai?
Yes. It was me.
Doubt it. No, like, it was all weird hentai scenes.
Oh, it was
Like,
me.
There's
It was me.
there's none of them that I think was normal. Like, again, there's one where, like, literally there's this person that could turn into like a fucking squirrel, and he was jumping in the, like, this tub with this girl.
I think there's some people that would be into that, bro.
I think Seb would be into
Like
that.
Lex, bro.
Like
and
they were
Bryn.
all fucking just
Says
outrageously
you, Seb.
crazy.
Bro, I'm not into animals, bro.
Yes, you are.
Not
What are you
you.
on about?
But here's what I will say: if you guys haven't already known,
Says you.
I have done
Says
2
you.
senses of voice acting before. Like, so one was when I was in high school. I did play, and I had to do a radio show for that. I did that. And then another one I did, and this is my most like the one I'm most proud of. You guys know my friend Paragate. Do you remember Paragate? No, probably.
Yeah.
Not. Anyways, Paragate asked me to do a role for his video to voice act it, and I did, and it's one of the things I'm most proud of because it turned out amazing. It's for one of his. Sure, hold on.
Pull it up.
No, if you pull it
me-
up, let me go shower.
This time, it's
Who the
split
fuck is
between
Jason
3
the Wayne?
people in an interrogation room. A concerned parent, Miss Rodriguez, which is the mother of the same person who disappeared from
I'm
the
gonna just let it
news
play until the
network,
end.
and a lawyer named Wells, possibly either unaware of
Good
what's
ways, Rob.
really going on at Freddy Bear's, or what's less likely is that he's completely aware of what's going on at Freddy Bear's, and he's covering up for someone or the establishment. With a third person, I really don't know, Miss Doyle, likely a third person like a friend or a family of Miss Rodriguez, but I'm not entirely
Miss
sure.
Doyle.
They're discussing the disappearance of the parent's son, Rodriguez, which the parent believes was caused by the owner of the place, Mr. Raglan.
Mrs. Rodriguez, I assure you, no one at Freddy Fazbear's is the cause of your son's disappearance.
Cut the bullshit, Wells. You know damn well that something's going on at that crack house your client calls a restaurant.
I'm telling you right now, Miss Doyle, your client's son did not disappear from Mr. Raglan's establishment.
He was last seen around Freddy Bear's. That already disproves your claim.
Which doesn't exactly mean it's my client's fault. For all we know, he could have disappeared after he left.
I know Mr.
Who's
Raglan.
representing you?
Excuse me?
Raglan's eatery has a reputation of disappearing staff.
What? Now that's outrageous.
I know you know where my boy is. Mrs. Rodriguez, please calm down.
She's right, Mrs. Rodriguez. My client could sue you for defamation.
Your client kidnapped my boy. I just want to see my boy again. I just want to see my boy again.
In terms of my actual like voice acting and like doing things like when it comes to my own, like for example, like even though it's not the best, like you could hear me voice act before in like my birdcage videos. I think that's probably like my best shit if I'm being honest. However, I mean this is like professional. Like this feels very professional. I love the way he did it for me. Obviously I was this guy. But like even though it doesn't sound the best, I do think it felt profesh because it was in a setting that was not my own, and he did it complete justice. Like I will always. Paragate really is one of the best like video editors I've seen, and he's one of my better friends for sure. So, I should probably subscribe to him on this account too, bro. I'm subscribed to him on 3 accounts now, bro. Holy fuck, I don't know. I mean, I do think it's hard because whenever people say stuff like that, it just like it makes me ponder so hard. But Lex, I know I just ranted for a long time. I apologize. But why did I ever become a VI? Long story short, because I never had a chance, and I'm not going to chase something right now unless I do see that chance. Right now, my main thing is trying to make that chance. I guess the last thing I'll say is I've put hours upon hours into sports, into acting when it comes to like working in theater and whatnot. A lot of it. Again, I put like actual professional time into it. And the funny thing about it is, even though those are the ones that, you know, my family has gone to see and, you know, the schools acknowledge, it's the YouTube and the Twitch that's made me more money and more people have seen and more people have acknowledged. And it's the ones that I honestly feel the more proud of as well. And that's the way I feel about it. So I know there is like a level to this shit. I want to get to the next level the next time I do something like that. I want to feel like I'm doing something that actually feels like there's like deep meaning and passion, not just some fucking like throwaway project. So, because I've done enough of those, man. I mean, not to say that like everything is, obviously I'm not, but like, you know, like some things are just little fucking plays that don't matter, right? Like for example, I guess you guys don't really like again, I did plays like I did a fucking radio show. I did a fucking sock puppet thing. Like, I've done everything, bro. Genuinely. I've done musicals. Nobody fucking knows of it, though, right? So, everything has different meanings. But, I mean, my end goal, genuinely, if I don't die before that, which sounds edgy as fuck, but really, is I want to be able to accomplish everything I fucking can. Even if I fucking, like, have to struggle at the top, man. So, like, I want to be able to do voice acting. I want to do fucking bodybuilding, bro. I want to get, like, a game out eventually. Like, I want to do everything, bro. I really do. So. All right. Now we discuss the humanoids. Humanoids are the objects that make things alive in Roblox. When you play a Roblox game, your character has a humanoid associated with it, as well as other NPC character. Humanoid stores your health, jump height, and other values. We can also use a humanoid to detect when a player dies. In this example, let's assume we have a variable called humanoid. We want to detect when it dies. We can use... Okay, that makes sense. I like the way they worded that. Bless you. You shouldn't be responding because you should be asleep. Go to bed. Did you actually take any melatonin? Okay. Yo, chat. I love my girlfriend, by the way. Oh, nice. I said that you're smelly. Yeah, I really like her a lot.
You forgot to close the string.
God damn it, you're right.
You ruined it, Blue.
Alright. What do you mean now? There we go.
I think spaces count towards, like, the check.
I think so too, honestly, the way I'm looking at it. Okay, so we all that. Humanoids 2. Next, with humanoids, we can try setting its health. Humanoids have a health property. Quick and simple for this lesson. Similar to the last lesson, assume we have a variable named human. Try setting... Bro, this is where, like, there's nothing here. What do I do now?
Off-roading with this one. This is like freestyle.
This is and I don't know what to do. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, now it's like, now what? Because I'm understanding the concepts. I don't know it in implementation. Like, if I have to implement it, I'm fucked. Let me just look at the answer and see if I can... What? That's it? Yeah, like, I would never have gotten that.
Property.
Humanoid. Dot. Health. Equals... Oh, that does work. Okay, so literally it would just be humanoid and then what the next status is, which I'm sure when I type that in, so humanoid dot, it'll show me a listing of certain things I can put down, and then I can put in the amount. Okay. Next, we can talk about strings.len, which is used to get the length of a string. This is also one of the many string-related functions. In this lesson, we want to print the length of a string. To call the function, use string.len with your string between the brackets. To pass this lesson, print the number of characters in the word school, all lowercase. Dear fucking God, what?
This is useless. If you type a string and just add a hashtag at the beginning of the string, it'll just give you the length. I don't know why there's a function for this.
Fuck. Oh, I fucked it up. So that would be... So I would do print string.len school. Like, I don't... Yeah, I mean, I got the first part. I got this part. I didn't get print, though. Which is used to get the length of a string. This is... I mean, yeah, I have no idea. That's weird. That's strange. Lowercase. Okay. lowercase. Now we can learn about string dot lower and string upper. These are used to convert things into full uppercase, lowercase letters. Here's 2 examples. String lower hello. String upper hello. What the fuck? Oh, I see. I mean, again, I don't really know why would you use this much, but
it makes it so that capitals don't matter. Like you don't. It's like a password, kind of like a password's cap sensitive, but this is like the reverse of that.
oh shit. I have to remember to do print. Uppercase, here we go. We can play in the part of the lesson, we can flip it. This time do print string dot lower school.
Hey, Blue.
That looks like dog shit. Hey, did you already shower?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, I did one more that I didn't need. I got that at least. Okay. So that one I more or less got, but I added one more thing I needed.
I got a haircut, so it takes like no time to wash my hair.
Dope. Player added is used to detect when a player joins the game. This is when you would give the player leader stats or load their data in. Player added is used in almost any Roblox game and is very useful. Here's how you make it. Okay.
Pretty useful.
Okay, so I just got. So it literally just tells me when a player detects when. Yeah, okay. I mean, sure.
It fires the code when the player is when the player joins.
And then it returns that player.
Flaming young. Who the fuck said that?
Zork.
I did.
Okay. So, I did. Bro knew it.
Yo, he did. What the fuck?
Like that's so like.
Oh, I got TP.
Game player added
Zorp.
connect function player print player name end.
Sorp, what's your stream?
Watching.
You have any questions, Blue?
What do I pick? What do I pick?
Left.
No.
Nice, it's useless.
Data stores.
That
This is
old
gonna be
fucking
important.
thing.
Hey, Cool Bomb. I can't believe 2003 was 10 years ago. What do you mean 2023 was 10? 2023 was not 10 years ago. The fuck?
Yes, it was. What do you mean?
It will be in the future.
No, right now.
This guy's
No, the
brand
past.
new. I can't believe 2023 was 10 years ago.
First message, by the way.
I know.
Me neither. Me neither.
You don't respond to that shit, bro. Yo, Cool Bomb. Real. Eventually, if you stick to scripting, what are you planning to create, Blue? I don't know, just a game. I want a game that I know I can be proud of and that
Femboy
I can showcase.
Obby.
Okay.
Fanboy RNG.
Okay.
Yes.
And Booth.
I remember like it was 3 years ago. Okay, bro.
Yo, same, bro. Like you wouldn't believe that, but
Actually, you know what? I probably should change this like Roblox. Hold on, let's do Roblox Dev or some shit. That's probably what this is actually. Roblox.
game Roblox Studio.
That's really what this is right now. Yeah. Okay. This stores a couple of Roblox, allows you to save stats. And part 1 of this lesson we learned about setting the data. I want you to write the code below the stat. Okay, so game get service data
blood.
store service get data. Oh shit. data, store, test data, store, set async. God damn, I keep doing the fucking space. Player dot user ID. Hello. No. We get a service, then get the name of the data store. Where I wrote data store, you can type anything you want to, when you use this. That is the name of your data store. Between the brackets I wrote, I want you to save the data store. I saved hello. Now if I get the data store later, I will get hello. Also where I wrote player user ID, you write the player's user ID. I never made a variable for the player, so you have to do that for this to work. This can be used to save money and other kinds of player stats. To pass this lesson, rewrote like awesome.
So you need to get a player.
Oh, I forgot a space. Fuck.
And you also need a player. Do you not? Like you need to make a variable.
Alright, no, it's perfect.
Why did it say
actually.
that then?
It's perfect actually.
Why did it say that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna touch
Yeah.
it.
Ah!
Furry femboy?
Whoa.
Or goth femboy?
This is part 2 of the data store series.
No!
Make sure to check out lesson 1 for this to make sense. And the last one, we set our data store as hello. Now we write this code. Okay, we'll see this. Data equals game. Get
In its
service.
mates.
Data store.
My data store has to encrypt
Service.
stuff into a JSON. That's how advanced it is.
Get data store test data store get player dot user ID print data. What's wrong? He's fucking nothing. He's fucking nothing. Okay. Toggle first person.
Fuck you.
Interesting. Okay, in this lesson we will talk about how you can switch your camera from first person from normal. This script will only work in a local script. We'll lock the person in first person. If you run the second code, it'll put them back in classic. Okay, awesome. I like that actually. Interesting. I actually like that a lot because I feel like I'll probably be using this one a lot as well.
I can teach you how to make a super cool 3D or first person system.
Perfect. Back to home. Dev products. Part 1 of this lesson will be very basic. If you played the marketplace service lessons, you should know that the basics of selling things. But now I've only talked about game passes. Now we will talk about dev products, which are basically game passes that can be bought multiple times. So if you want players to buy in-game currency, you could use dev products. First, let's learn how to use a prompt to have a player buy one. Rewrite the book code above. Okay, whatever. So this will be game get service marketplace service prompt product purchase player 0. What? Oh, I forgot a space. Okay.
He needs some space.
The fuck?
Shut the
Dev
fuck
products too, bro.
up.
Oh,
I
my
lost
feeling flame.
control. There's no escape.
Okay. Part 2 is this
Yo, Blue.
lesson. Yo, what's up?
Yo, Blue. Blue.
Yo, Blue?
Blue. Blue, what are you doing?
I'm gonna fucking murder you guys. I'm gonna fucking murder you guys.
Blue. Blue, you mudded?
Dear God. We'll detect when a player purchases one of our does with this phone. We use a function to wait for the purchase to finish. When someone buys something, it will give us the info of what they bought. We can use the info to get the player who purchased in the ID of the product purchase. If you replace 0 with your dev product ID, it will print their name when they buy your dev product. Okay.
Yeah, I'd be so angry if I spent money on something and all it did was print my name, bro.
Wouldn't I only use this one then? Because wouldn't I always want it as the developer to check if the purchase went through?
Well, it'll only run if the purchase went through. It's like, you know those like things where it's like you'll see like it'll be like plus 50k cash for 12 Robux. It's that stuff. It's like so it'll only fire if it goes through.
I hate the way my desk is set up sometimes because, like, obviously you guys can't see it, but, like, my hands are, like, a bit higher than they should be. When usually you want them, like, kind of, like, around, like, your belly button or your torso. So, like, I can't type as fast as I usually can, and it fucking kills me. Because I have, what do you call it?
Maybe you should take off the thigh highs.
Okay, bro.
Yeah. Yo, no, keep them on.
Yeah, keep them on. We want to see him.
Maybe you should wash them.
He never takes a shower.
How is,
Blue likes to smell you,
to
bro.
your guys' opinion, like, how do you guys like, Requiem so far?
Titan
Fucking
training.
burger bosses, bro.
Is it literally just burger bossing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd
SL
fucking,
is at least.
so if I got out of TC, I'd fucking hate it.
You wouldn't be able to get a single kill, bro. They fucking burger boss every Titan.
Would I be pissed?
You would.
Yes.
Be pissed, bro. Even I'm pissed.
Zorp, you just suck. You're not
What
a
are you,
burger
bro?
boss. I've got more kills than your bitch ass.
Yeah, but you're pussy.
No, I'm not. What are you on about?
So funny. I'll go there.
Morbid. He's
Ooh, it's
learning.
Morbid.
Like, he's
You're
actually
just
learning
trash
what
at the
stuff
game,
is.
Zorp. That's all
Oh,
it is. You're
Wait,
just trash
oh
at the
shit!
game.
Oh shit!
bro.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
shit.
Oh, he's,
Yo, he just called you a
I didn't
fleeing
have
ass,
chat
bro.
open, bro. Oh, he just fucking called
Burger
your ass
bosses.
open.
Bengal kill Titans better, bud.
I'm trying.
You
You were
shit.
you dodged. No. You dodged the boss fight. All right.
Bro,
I don't want to
I'm
hear you
dodging
complaining about. I can't play the game because everyone's a burger boss. No, man. You dodged the boss fight. Okay.
I was asleep, bro. What are you?
You were not a part
You woke
of the
up 10 minutes
105 people
early.
who died that day.
10 minutes before
Wait,
you started,
time
bro.
it.
You were awake.
105 people died.
Yeah.
Yeah, over half of the Scouting Legion people who went through that day died.
What the fuck?
Zorp would have survived if he
Bro, it was
went.
a crazy because it was a crazy boss fight. This guy was leaping through the air. He was doing like stomps. He was like.
You should watch a
fucking-
VOD.
Bro, it was crazy to watch. Did I show you the introduction to it?
Not
Send
this
the
one.
clip.
Yeah, it's...
Nah, bro, this shit was crazy. Let me find it real quick.
Group roles. Game players' ranks instead of groups can be helpful for cafe, police, or other types of roleplay games. This can be useful for helping guide developers give access things. We get role
You
and
join
group
my cafe.
function to get the string player. Okay, I think group roles are it's a big deal actually. Yeah. Print. I need to remember this one big time then if I ever want to do like multiplayer games. Local player get role in group.
All right.
So that's gonna be
Whenever
5.
you are done, I will send it to you in DMs.
Send it to me, bro.
Who's asking?
Me.
Seth?
I don't know.
I'm gonna watch really quick.
Yeah. Seb.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Hell yeah.
Lucy loves the.
This is staff controlled, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro? Holy shit.
Show the class.
This game really is really fucking cool. Oh, I'm not showing it, bro. I'm just looking at it, clicking the gun and keep going. That fucking. I'll send the clip in the place to smile.
You already seen it.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's pretty cool though. Like it is pretty cool. I want to see any clips of actually people fighting it though, because I feel like I want to see people just die to that shit. That'd be interesting.
You can look at VODs and shit.
Nah,
A lot of streamers died.
I don't want to do that right now.
Look at the VOD.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I'll see if I can find
Teach
something
you
for
to
you.
experience so much as it's just not. Oh. Oh, I see you're saying. Oh, more. You're like from your you're saying like this is just like note taking, like this like experience in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I
It's
was
not
gonna finish
very
it. But
practical.
that's
but
what it
yeah.
feels like. It feels like I'm just writing down code and then I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh,
It'd
exactly.
be cool if instead of just like the output window, it showed you what you were doing. Like, what's that? The part
At this
faces
point, I
do?
want to just get done to say I got it fucking done. If I'm being so for real.
And then you hop in the stew.
Wait,
Yeah, I feel that.
back home. I think I already clicked on that. Wait, is it? There's two. I think they double. Wait, they did it twice. They fucked up.
No, there's rank and roles. Role is like the name, and then rank is the rank of the role. That makes sense.
Oh. Okay, no, you're right. Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, I'm fucking stupid. No, thank you, bro. This is why I need people like you, bro. Because I would just, I was about to be like, yeah, that's so fucking stupid. That is my fucking ass, bro. Fuck. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. Touched. Okay. The scenario, we will pretend that we have a part called my part in the workspace. Using touch, we can detect when a part is touched by another part, whether player touches it or the floor touches it. Whenever the part is touched, we will get it for the touch function. Let's okay. Game dot workspace dot my part dot touched connect function.
Brent hit that name touched my part. That just sounds so.
That sounds really
so
fucked.
horrible.
My
Yeah.
part.
Touched my
Name.
part.
My parts.
Wait, exclamation point! Oh my.
Touch my part. Bro, what the fuck?
Touched my part.
And okay. As you can see in the code, whenever a part is touched, we get a parameter called hit. Using hit, we can figure out what touched the part. Okay. And of course, it does not give a shit. That's great. Oh, well, spacing's a little bit different. I gotta get my spaces down a bit more. It's kind of hard to tell with some of this though. Take damage. Now we'll be learning
When you're
how
in
to take
studio, you'll
damage.
see a big red underline, and you'll be like, "Ah."
So
You can fix it.
the red underline always tells me if I'm fucked or not.
An error line.
Okay, so it's just damn. Okay, I get it. Humanoid. Take.
The only real big issue I've seen with this game so far is that like it's only having you write one like. It's not making you get any variables. It's not like teaching you how to get the human.
What am I doing wrong here? Did I spell something wrong? What the fuck? Oh yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. I literally just read that. I said it out loud and then I fucked up. Like holy shit.
Take 10 damage, not 5.
Okay. We will now talk about mouse. The example we're teaching you will only work in local script. First, we need to get the local player's mouse. Mouse equals game player's local player get mouse. After that, we can use something called mouse target to figure out what part a player is hovering over. Ooh, I like that. Mouse target name. We get the target part that the mouse is hovering on, and then print the name of it. Here's what I want you to write. So essentially, mouse, that's really important. So like, if I'm hovering over something and it gives me the name of like, this is loot or something. Then that's what it'll show me because of my mouse thing that I'm doing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's basically showing you your mouse's position within the three-dimensional space. This is what we use for like creating gun mechanics, for example. Like this is what Birdcage used to fire a musket.
Oh, that's cool as fuck. Okay. I got it. Fucking go. Okay. Take damage.
But mouse.target in particular, it gives you the instance of what your mouse is on.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I'm 70% done. Plugin 1. Oh dear god. This series where I'll teach you how to make a Roblox plugin. I recommend it. Oh yeah, by the way, Morbid, you're kind of gone, so I'm just gonna like give a refresh. You know when we started making that game like years ago? Or like a year ago? Was it a year ago? I think it was like 1 year ago, I think. Yeah, about.
Year.
Long story short, like we stopped at like part, like I think 16 or 19 of this. I just want to fucking get this done so that like if I do not know what the fuck I'm doing, I at least know that I went through this whole fucking thing. You know what I mean?
Then he'll DM me.
Okay.
So
that's cool.
Because you know last time how like it just turned into me being like, I don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
So like I feel like I really do need to know how to do this shit. Like I need to feel like I can like hold my own 2 feet up. And if I'm gonna make a femboy game, this is the only way.
Man, this guy's a dork.
Yo, what?
Well, if you want to make a game, if you want to make a game, you don't make like the game you want to make. You make a bunch of smaller, dumb games, and that
like
kind
the
of
femboy game, bro.
Yeah, kind of, and that really teaches you how to make the stuff you actually want to make. You're not gonna like
mirror what he said.
Big hit game as your first game. That's never gonna happen.
I can do what I did and just
small projects and then
make my main project a way to learn more stuff.
No, I mean I should do that. I agree. I don't know, man. It's like I want to do that, but at the same time I also don't want to make like the most boring fucking shit ever. Like for example, like an obby. That god, it's so fucking boring.
Okay, an obby has like 3 lines of code, bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like maybe like a fucking matching game. I don't know. That'd be my fun. Or like a fucking I don't know. Like I don't mind simple. Yeah, exactly. I actually would not mind doing a cookie clicker. I'm not even gonna lie. The series will help. Will teach you how to make a Roblox plugin. I recommend you either know how to make a GPU, or my bad, fuck, a GUI, or have
a GPU.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
GPU.
Or have played every lesson before this in this game before you try to start this. Plugins are tools that are installed on Roblox Studio and make development easier. Anybody can make a plugin for Roblox, and I'm going to teach you how. What? Oh no, actually no, I get what you're saying. Okay, I get where they're going from. Okay, I get it. You have to develop a plugin within a script and then publish it as a plugin. You need to make a server script. I recommend setting the parent, the server storage. I mean, so this is if I make a plugin. Is that was trying to tell me like if I make it from scratch?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. I feel like this is like a bit.
You'll probably
extreme.
never do this. Like, unless like you have like a very niche thing you have to make. You just can't find a plugin for it.
Well, like, did like games like Birdcage have to make their own plugins?
No.
Oh, damn.
They're just development tools.
Yeah, like Moon Animator, that's a plugin.
Okay, well, I'm probably never gonna do this, but still good to learn. And what did I fuck up? It's the same fucking thing. Okay.
You probably added a space at the end.
Yeah. That's stupid.
Okay. We'll learn about plugins 1. Now we have the toolbar. Activate plugin. To do this, one line will create toolbar. You create this plugin. Blah blah blah. Name description. The first parameter is creating a button. The name is plugin. And the second description of what the plugin will do when you click it. You add a third parameter, adding an image. But we will skip that part. You can add more than just one button to your plugin, but make sure not to add too much, otherwise people might uninstall it because it takes up a lot of space. Please write the line of code where we created our button, and then come to the next lesson so we can... Okay.
Come to my house.
It kind of did sound like that, dude. Dude, it literally did. It was like, come to the next lesson.
You see me after class.
Dude, literally, bro, yeah. Perfect.
Perfect.
Oh, plugin 3. Okay. Make sure to go listen to one about. Okay, bro. The last lesson you learned how to make a button for a plugin, and then now we gotta be able to detect it when it is clicked, so we can make the plugin work. Your code should look something like this. Yeah, I think I understand. Like, this is good for understanding the fundamentals of why these things matter. Remembering this shit, I promise you, I will remember nothing. I promise you, I will literally remember none of this. Toolbar, plugin name here, plugin. Now we have our button under the variable plugin button. We can use that to reference to our button. Now to detect a click on the plugin button, you type the following. So an example, it would print something when activated. It would probably make it. Okay. Again, it's good just so I know, like, if I ever do, like, need something, I'd be like, okay, I understand that I need something of, like, plugins, right? I actually know what to, like, fucking call it, hopefully. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, it's that thing to do that thing. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
So I do think this still is definitely needed, but just sucks because I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen after this. And it's being a dick. Oh, I fucked up, actually. No, I didn't. I just did click, not clicked. Womp womp. Alright. Locking the mouse. Ooh. Locking the mouse can be very helpful. You can use it to create a custom gun system or more. Here are 2 code examples. The first sample of code will lock the mouse to the right to the center of your screen. The second one will change it back to normal. These lines of code will also only work in local scripts. Sometimes Roblox will change the mouse back to normal when you try to lock it. To fix that, we would type the following.
So render step just means, wait, is it after or before every physics? Basically every single frame, so every like thousandth of a second, it runs that code.
A little confusing, but I understand this a little bit. Get.
Oh, remember if it's the one that's before or after
service,
physics?
User input service mouse behavior. Shit. Enum mouse behavior dot lock center. Good shit. Debris. Now we can learn about debris. Debris is a service that can be used what the fuck am I saying? You can get using. Holy shit. Why am I not reading right? I'm fucking dyslexic. Game service, and it helps with deleting things after a certain amount of time. Reducing lag, for example. If you make a gun that will make gunshot holes in the wall, you want to use debris so that the bullet holes get deleted after a few seconds, because otherwise the game would become laggy very fast. To access debris, we type the following. That makes sense. Okay. Use something called add item. Let's pretend we have a part called my part in the workspace. We want to delete it after 1 second. Interesting.
Temporary instances.
You add the instance and then the time, comma, and then the time that you want the instance to disappear after.
Again, like, I'm never gonna remember half like how to do this, but I mean this makes sense.
Oh,
you'll
learn this one.
If I'm doing this, like I only remember like other shooters, like how CS:GO, you do like you shoot and then you can see like your bullet holes go away. Like I'd see why that fucking is needed for sure. especially for like making sure your game doesn't get fucked. So.
I mean, there's other effects too that you're gonna see it in. Like...
What I fuck up?
You fucked up everything.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
Oh, spacing.
You don't know how to use spacebar.
6, 7, like that. Leader stats.
No.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a Roblox game and seen numbers next to Roblox players' names showing their money or some other kind of stat? Well, people use leader stats to do that. When you make a model/folder inside of a player called leader stats, and put values inside of it, we'll show those values next to their name. It's gonna show you. What? Okay, so you know when we were talking about tables earlier?
Yeah.
So that makes sense why there would be like a leader stat. Like I thought leader stats would be like why you need tables. Like a table, I feel like you'd use for a leader stat. Now I'm seeing this. Like why? Why
Table
else?
is just like an arrangement of variables.
But isn't also a leader stat technically?
No.
Is a leader stat just an easier way of like doing a table then?
A leader stat? Here. I'm gonna send you some in DM. Alright. Look in your DMs. This is a leader stat, alright? This stuff that like this shit that's on the like the leaderboard. A table is just like
Well, that is a
it's like,
table.
it just,
Like a leader like that looks just like
okay,
it looks like
that's
an
not-
Excel sheet
a
table.
table though would be like this. Hold on, I'm just typing it out.
Like when it's talking about tables and not actually like an Excel sheet.
Like a table is like in code. It's not a physical object. Like it's not a physical thing. Leader stats though is like actual like values you see on like the leaderboard and whatnot. Leader stats is just how you put it on the leaderboard. A table
I think I
is
get
just an arrangement. It's like a. It's an
I
arrangement.
fucking hate that, but I get it.
You'll see they're very different once you start learning how, like properly how to use tables.
Do I have to type all that? Game, get, service, players.
Do you understand what you're writing though?
I mean, it's just showing me the leaderboard, right?
Yeah.
I understand like basic what it's trying to tell me, but like I don't understand like the fundamentals really. No. Like most is just like a bunch of random lingo that's like being thrown at me right now.
We can deal.
Yes, Blue, I'm a gay femboy. I'm a really gay femboy. Why'd you send me that?
Yeah, I know you are.
I'm afraid.
Here's Deb.
What?
I'll send you that. And then I'll send it to Blue as well.
Oh, I actually have a gift for you, Morbid. Let me find it.
If it's anything gay, I'm blocking you.
You know that one girl that you're like, damn, she's bad? She's live, bro. She's a Twitch streamer
okay.
now.
Who?
Cool. Good
The
for her.
furry.
I have no idea. Oh, it's something. Oh, you guys know.
Why did it give me a warning before letting me watch her? Okay. Wow. So surprising. She's playing furry games, huh? I never
Playing
could guess.
Reanimal,
Who is it?
Who could have guessed?
Who is it?
A
Interesting.
furry.
Like,
Wait,
is
can
it-
we,
It's like
can
an
we
actual
rate her at the
furry.
end of the stream? Yeah.
Here.
Dude, I'm gonna be
Blue,
streaming for
that's
like
what
a
the
long
boss
time.
fight was like.
Thank you. Dude, send me this person's stream now. I'm fucking curious. Oh,
I
you sent-
did, bro. I did.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, bro. Dude, Reanimal's a horror game, bro. That's not a furry game at all.
Nah, I see furries.
Where? I'm jumping into shit.
Yo, this bro, AOT games, I just can't take big AOT games seriously anymore because they're so laggy, bro. Like you can't optimize it too. That's the word. Like you can only optimize so much. But like having 100 people doing shit at the same time.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised how good the game is running. Like all of the hitboxes were client-sided.
That's good. It's just like watching the players teleport around, bro. It was so fun.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, when you have 200 people in a server, it does that.
Yeah, like I said, there's no amount of optimizing that'll fix.
Oh no, this poor girl. Is it?
What?
Maybe it's just my side. I feel like her shit's lagging.
Oh yeah, it just froze. Oh.
Her shit is not. Fuck. I feel bad. I get her followed.
Look at the shirt she's saying, bro.
You gonna follow her?
Oh shit, I gotta follow.
Yeah, I'm not
bro.
a dick, you know what I mean? Who's Medsoul?
Follow.
Medsoft?
She's wearing a shirt that says "I heart men who whimper." She's getting that follow.
Hello. How's it going? How's it going, Med? I'm not sure I
Hello.
said your name right, but right now I'm just chilling right now with all this. So, if you're expecting me to say anything smart, that is not happening, dog. Some of these people in here can though. They're a lot smarter about code than I am.
I'm super educated, bro. Do you know how to do VFX? Blue, do you know how to do?
Fuck no. I mean, again, if you asked me maybe like years ago, I'd be able to like do some shit, but it's so bad. Like, I remember I once made a fucking web page from scratch, bro. That felt so badass. I remember I made a fucking business web page from scratch. I don't remember how to do that. Player removing. Okay, now we can talk about player removing. The reason why it is called. Do you know how to do? Oh, that's what he asked. Oh yeah, my bad. Now. Stop farting. The reason it's called removing, now removed, is because it fires before a player leaves. This is helpful because you can save their data before they leave, and you cannot save it anymore. The code, what? Okay. Game players dot player.
Please ignoring chat.
Removing. Oh, I'm sorry. I will have to move it because I can't read the whole thing sometimes. Does anyone else
Sorry,
know
Brad,
VFX?
Bendy.
I don't. Sorry, bad. How's it going, Brad? I apologize. Yeah, I'm locked in right now. How's it going, big man? Thank you, Seb. I would not have fucking noticed that, bro. I have to close that down sometimes. Function player. Print. Oh! Shit, what the fuck? Oh, thanks for the follow, man. Thank you. Thank you, King. How are we doing tonight? Print player dot name. I'm just excited because the last, what, 3-4 days, I've not had fucking Briar House. Today, I'm fucking getting that shit. Today, I'm fucking getting that shit. I'm guessing you can do coding, or is learning coding based off what I am. Yeah, I'm learning coding. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, I'm just learning. I do not know shit. I have a lot of goals. One of them has always been to learn how to make a game. It's been popping up in my head a lot. People always talk about it, and I feel like it's been in my face too much to where I tried it once and I failed, and I realized it was not the time to jump into it. And I think that's a very good assumption. But now I think it's time for me to like kind of dip my face into it a bit and see if I can do something. I'm not expecting to do anything big off it, but I'm sorry if I say random ass. You're good. I have autism. Genuinely, dude, you're completely fine. You're completely, totally good, bro. Okay? No worries, here, man. And that didn't work. You fucking stupid. That's great. Oh, thank you.
You suck.
I mean, I knew that. That was on purpose. I wanted to see. I want to see if you notice. God, bro. So dude. The moment we jump off this and go to like actually working on a game, we're fucked. I'm fucked, bro.
Open up the stew. He's gonna be traumatized.
I am. I literally am going to be. All right. In this lesson, we will learn about P functions. P functions are used to run code that has a chance to error. The code inside the P call errors, the script will not break. Here's an example of a P call function. What?
So say you have code that you know might break. and you don't want it to stop your entire script, you'd put it in a pcall function.
Feel safe.
So give me like an example.
I say there's a variable, but like you don't know if the player's actually gonna have that variable or not. And then like you don't want to have it throw an error and then break the rest of the script. If you put it if you run it in a pcall function, the rest of the script will still work. If that throws an error, just that function won't run.
So like if there's like a scene that has to play and it's dependent on if you have an item or not, if you make it to that checkpoint, whether you have it or not, it'll just still play. That's why you want this.
Well, it's not that it'll still play, it's just that it won't play like with the item. Like, it won't. It's a fail safe. It's security stuff.
I'm not sure if I understand why I would use it, but chatted. Now we learn about the chatted function. Wait.
To those who can chat.
I unfortunately do obviously everything but coding is the one thing I don't do. Coding is my worst nightmare. Since with everything else you can do, you can be artistic, which yes, you still can be with coding, but it's like an extra step. Well, you're exactly right. But you know, I would argue that like most things with art, the problem is art is always going to be subjective. However, the problem is I think nowadays people don't really understand that most art is just too flimsy now. Like people like think you add meaning to art, which to a degree, yeah, but like a lot of art is like through fucking effort. So like an example, you could argue that bodybuilding isn't art. I do agree, but that's a lot more effort than just like, let's say, drawing a fucking stick man, because that's art too, right? So games, a lot of people appreciate games because there is that overall like quality that most of the populace can see, right? So it's very hard. I think gaming is one of those things. Gaming used to there's actually a big article on a fucking movie maker. I forgot what his name was, but one guy actually used to say that gaming wasn't art. And now everyone thinks it's stupid, right? Everyone now is like, yeah, gaming isn't art. Like, if you make a game, it can be considered art. So, it just depends. So I totally get what you're saying, Brad. Completely. Pcalls are for running code without stopping the code outside the pcall if the pcall fails. I wish there's just more examples, or wish like, this might sound silly, but I wish there was like this prompt and then like it threw you into like a fake studio to like see how it worked. But whatever.
We should make our own like Lua teaching game, and we should have that.
This is used to detect when player chats. When they chat, we also get the parameter of the message. This is a string that will tell us what the player said. It is what they said before the filter to make sure to not show what they said publicly until you filter it. In the code below, I will show you how to detect the player chats. Okay, so this is just so I can see what a player says, literally.
Yeah, you can use it for like certain things, right? Like, you know, like the whisper system, like birdcage and whatnot.
Okay.
Or chat commands.
Chat commands. You can have like certain cues. It's like if a player says a certain message, then something happens. Like, you know those games where it's like guess the whatever, or like name the whatever, and it's like that's SpongeBob.
It's so stupid, bro.
Like that's literally just using player chat.
Pcalls are usually only for HTTP requests. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you. That's a great example, actually. I can visualize that. I can easily visualize. That makes sense. Thank you. Yeah, like that. I could see why you want to like fail safe that, or like make sure you just pushed it. Yeah, I get that. Okay. Here's what I'll say, Brad. This is what, like, you know, it sounds a little cringe, but like, you know, I just want to make sure I say this in case, you know, I don't get the chance to. Listen, man. Out of anyone here, like, I would say, like, hands down, I've always been like the very like least talented when it comes to anyone, bro. And the only reason I have everything I've done, anything that I've been successful at, is through sheer fucking will. Okay, sheer fucking will.
I mean, you're cute. So you have talent in that.
So what I have talent in?
Cuteness. You're kawaii, bro.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Nah, why you
Shut the
blushing, bro?
actual
Why you
fuck up, bro. You fucking piece of
blushing?
shit. You fucking piece of shit, bro. Okay, dude, like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? What the fuck? Okay, bro. Holy shit. What's up, Lollipop? Problem is figuring out what are HTTP calls, like player and group is an Really? mean, here's the thing too. It's like, you know, I think a lot of this I'm not going to be able to use, or a lot of this I won't remember until like I really need it, which is a hard thing. Like I'm brand new. But to finish on my point, Brad, I've been able to get through things because sheer will. Well, my job's because of that. A lot of my passions I'm good at is because of that. So if I can do it, I can guarantee you, man, if you fucking try again. But like you gotta like actually give your all too. Like the one thing is like people's like, oh, I tried, I gave my all, right? I mean, like genuinely, like take a fucking day, boot up fucking, you know, even on the stream, bro. If you have like an extra mod or some shit, like, you know, keep stream and pull this shit thing up and go at it. In the background while you're fucking like biking or like working out or like, you know, at a lesson or some shit, like have a YouTube video and like have it like, you know, go over like Roblox shit, like, you know, go through the tutorial hell to finally be able to feel out the process. That's what I would say, man. Because here's what I'll tell you. I have a lot of passion, so it's fine for me, but the number one thing you can ever do is regret. If you regret not doing something, so it's just something you care about, you're fucked. You're so fucked, bro. So genuinely just get into it. Don't regret. At least if you fuck up, you know that you tried. So, all right, GUI basics. Here we go. In part 1 of this lesson, we will learn about the basic GUI scripting. We will learn about mouse enter for this lesson. Mouse enter basically detects when a player hovers their mouse over a GUI object like a button. That's going to be a big deal for me. In the example we are about to give you, this little script, the GUI, dear God. Okay. Script.parent.mouse enter connect shit function print player is hovering over a GUI and ooh, okay GUI basics too. All right, okay, so join the server too. Dude, we do a lot of variety shit, dude. So like, you know, I apologize if it's not what you plays, but like, I'll tell you what, man. Everyone's welcome, man. So absolutely. There should be a exclamation point Discord if you want to join. Here you go, big man. I love to have you because you seem awesome, man. So can't wait for you to get into studio and not know what to do. This is gonna happen, bro. Dude, I tried making a game like a year ago and it went so mid, bro. Like God, it's so hard. And then
I remember you tried to make stairs. Sorry.
You remember that? Oh God, it's so bad.
You tried to make stairs.
It's so bad, bro.
You were trying to make like a slope that was transparent, and it was just so bad.
It's so fucked, man. Like, I don't think it's the worst thing ever, but it's like sometimes it's better just to get something done that's actually a finished product. You know what I mean? And the fact that like I made some things, it's like fine, but like it's not done. You know what I mean? It never got done. So
make it exist first. Make it better later.
I give you. I mean, I'll take most help I can get. Right now, I'm just trying to get through this though. I want to get through this lesson thing, and then I'll jump into studio and we'll fuck around and see what I can get done or what we can do or whatnot. But a lot of this just fucking around, finding out. I have fun. You know what I mean? Like sounds silly, but I like having fun learning with the shit, and then being able to like produce something. It's cool. One thing I do want to do more of is actually also write on stream. I'd love to write on stream, but the problem is, one, it sounds really stupid. Like if I do write something, I make it into a book. I'm scared someone's gonna take it and like upload it for themselves.
I'm gonna say you can't write.
Or two, well, yeah. Also, like I'm not the best when it comes to like grammar and shit. So that's not that I'm as a big deal, but like I just hate when motherfuckers are like that's not right. Not in like an actual trying to correct me, but just like being a bitch about it. And it's like, oh God, dude, this fucking sucks. Because then it's like I know I'm stupid, but I don't need you to tell me I'm fucking stupid. You know what I mean? So, but the last thing is, and this is a big thing. If I rate like something rated R, so like let's say like someone's getting their arm ripped off, or like there's a sexual scene that's like romantic, I don't think I can write that on stream. You know what I mean? So, who knows? I got an idea for stream you could do. If you maybe I think it'd be interesting. But if I were to make a game, maybe like how would I say it? I would want the game to like I want to know that the game was actually mine. Maybe if I got help, I wouldn't mind that, like people talking. But like I want to know that I can actually make it. You know what I mean? Because I've never been able to do that. It's kind of like, again, like it's like working out. Like, can you actually lift the weight? Can you do like a full set? Like you know? It's a good feeling. So I want to see if I can do that. We'll pretend this local script inside the GUI. Okay, so why would I want to know when someone stops hovering? Is that just like get rid of the?
When they're not hovering over it.
Like, will it just like
So,
make sure
like-
like the?
Like, so you have like a script where like if you hover over a UI, it like pulses or some shit.
Okay.
That's a
What's
backstory.
up?
Chat, give us a good example.
Well, like for example, like if like let's say you hover over it and there's text, would I want this so that when I don't hover over it, the text disappears?
Yeah, like that.
Okay,
That should be great. So,
I hear you on that. Cool. Okay, I'm almost a full dev and I've been a dev for really. That's fucking awesome, bro. Holy shit. That's a big deal, and you should be very proud of that. All right, GUI Basics 3. Part 3, we'll learn about detecting when GUI gets clicked. Our example will only work on a local script or a server script. Like a text button, you can detect when a button gets clicked using mouse button one click. Here's a code I want you to write. Script.parent.mouse button. Oh, okay.
friend.
Connect. I'll probably going to bed. Which I don't blame him. It's late as shit for him. I hope he's doing okay. Surprised I didn't go to bed earlier.
I want to see you get in
one
the studio to go to bed.
Clicked. If you want to go to bed now, you're all good, bro. Genuinely.
I just want to see you try to script something, bro. I'm not even trying to be rude. I just.
Child added. What's this one?
Uh-oh.
Children. Diddy.
Okay. You probably got the she's busy text. That's fucked. Monty, that's fucked, bro. Holy shit. Alright, child added is used to detect when an object is added to a place. Our code example, detect when something new is added to the workspace. That makes sense. So workspace dot child added connect function object print object name end. Cool. Almost done. Child removed. If you played last night, you'd know how to detect when a child is added something. We'll now learn when something's removed. Okay. Game. Workspace. Child removed. Connect. Function. Object. Print. Ob. Name. End. Beautiful. Okay. Move to. We will now learn how to about move to. This is used to move an NPC humanoid to a location. It's going to be important. Move to is the most basic way to do this, as it will walk straight towards the position. If there's an obstacle or something that is blocking with the NPC, we'll move right into it and get stuck. You move to humanoid for the first parameter. Okay, whatever the fuck. What the fuck? Okay. Humanoid. Move to vector 3 new. Like, I'm not gonna remember any of this, bro. Beautiful. Okay. Messaging service. Okay, we now learned about the messaging service. Messaging service is used to send data across all the servers in your game. There are limitations to how many times you can use the service in a certain amount of time. There are two main functions with the messaging service. Publish and subscribe. Subscribe is used to wait for a message to send and detect when one is. Publish is used to send out the data that the published code will detect. The first argument when using publish is a topic. The topic is basically just so the subscribe function knows what to listen for. Example, if you want to make it so admins can send a message to every server in your game, you would name the topic admin message. And then when you publish or subscribe and use admin message as your topic so the scripts can communicate, the second argument is the actual data that you want to send. So I want you to write a... Okay, I think I get it. Yeah, that makes sense. Game, get, service, messaging, service, publish, async, my topic, hello. Beautiful. All right. That's how admin abuse works, by the way. What the fuck? Messaging service. Here we go. Part 2 of the message, blah, blah, blah. This code, we'll learn about detecting when a message is published in As you can see, we put the topic in, then made it a function with message. Message is the data that was sent to our server, but the message is not just the message. It also contains the time it was sent. But our example, we use data, message data. So the message, just to get the message sent. If you wanted to get the time, you would write. Okay, I don't fucking get this one at all. I'm not gonna lie. So it's just more information.
It's the information that it brings with it.
Dude, go to sleep.
Dude, you sound fucking like dead inside right now, bro. Like, holy shit. I can hear him shutting down. Like, he sounds like an old man.
Bro,
like,
I'm
on
good.
life support. He's like,
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm not tired at all.
I'm sad. I'm on fucking life support.
Holy
shit. Is that Zorb?
Oh, dude. Yes, that's Zorb.
Dude, the fuck? Fucking getting straight teeth, bro.
How big is your monitor? You're moving your head all the way over. Look how big is your monitor. Can we like can you show us like the webcam? Like, can you pick up the webcam and like show us the size of your monitor?
I don't know, like A big.
Yeah, that's huge.
Is it really?
It's massive. Your house is massive.
Okay, bro.
Alright, let's get these done.
I'm trying, bro. Bro, how big is your monitor? You're moving your head all the way. Look. Oh, so like here's the main stuff that I'm looking at. So here's like my code and whatnot. Yeah, it's a pretty big monitor. However, like, yeah, my monitor's pretty big. It's not the biggest, but it's pretty big.
How many bananas?
What about minutes? What?
How many bananas long and tall? Like, you know, like, can you measure in bananas?
Maybe like almost 4. Well, it depends. Yeah.
Not really getting it. Can you measure in literals, please?
Okay, bro.
Can you measure in like a real measurement system instead of whatever the Americans
one
use?
is used to print like just normal printing. However, it will be highlighted with an orange color. This is you see, for example, if you want some code to make sure it runs properly and you check for proper functions. I don't know why I do warn. I'm not gonna lie, I don't get it. Like, I feel like it's just a little...
Say like you have something happen, you can warn that happened.
Also, it gets
you
sent
have,
to like a
an if
database.
else. Yeah, it shows up in the output.
Error.
Well, not just the output.
In the last lesson, we learned about warn, which was used to send warnings to the output similar to printing. Now we will learn about error. Something similar to warn/print only will appear as an actual error in your output. This is useful for letting yourself know when something goes wrong in your code. You can attach any message to it like the other similar versions of the function. Rewrite the code below. Okay. I guess I don't get it because it's like if saying error, it's like you're going to notice anyways usually, right? Like, why would you want to just self-insert a fucking error?
Well, you can, so that way you can see if the thing that actually caused the error was like, what do you think? I don't know. Warren's more useful.
I feel like the more I actually do it, I'll see it, but like it just is confusing to me. Okay. This lesson we learned about rounding up or down. Okay, that makes exact sense. I don't even have to fucking read that really. Slice out. The above code will return. Okay. Print math floor 1.1. Beautiful. Okay, and the rounding up exactly. Print math dot 1.1. Cool. Get mass. Get mass is used to get the weight of a part. Let's pretend we have a part in workspace called my part. We want to figure out how heavy it is. We'd use this code. Print game dot workspace dot my part get.
Has anyone ever actually used this?
Interesting. Okay. Bind to close. Bind to close is to detect when the server is shutting down. For example, if everyone in the server leaves, we could use this to detect that everyone's left. This is important because we can save the player's data as the server is closing, because sometimes data will not save the last person and the server leaves. This is how you can detect when the server closes. Awesome. Okay. I feel like I want to use this a lot. Bind to close function print server closing end. Sick. 2 more and we're fucking done, bitch. Chat. Alright. Chat is a function of the chat service. We can use it to make a part/character chat with a chat bubble like a Roblox player cam. This code will make a part in the workspace called my part. Say hello in chat. And make... Okay. Okay. Okay, bro.
Let's chat too.
Like, I feel like I'm just doing this to get it done at this point, but honestly, who gives a fuck?
You're doing it for me,
bro. My part. Hello. Beautiful. And 1 more to fucking go. For how big? Alright, right there. Error. The most debugging you do is print and warn. Yeah, real. I'm really sure that's appreciated. Alright, for loops, are used to repeat things for a certain amount of times. For example, if you wanted to print the same thing 5 times, you could use the following code. Relight the loop above. I is the amount of times the loop has run. For example, when it's run a second time. Okay. Awesome. For I equals 1 through 5, do print hello end. What? What did I fucking do wrong? Oh, in space. All right. So, quick yap, because obviously, like I said, I do want to make this video. I think it's a big fucking deal. If you actually even watch this, if I have this edited down, if you got to the very end, I think it's very crucial I say this to you. If you did make it this far, because then obviously you stayed for a fucking reason, especially if you're someone like me doing it. When I say sheer will, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Sheer fucking will. Okay. Do I know exactly what I'm doing here? No. There's a few other things, but I feel like these aren't the best examples. Like, again, Python, here's hardly anything. JavaScript, here's hardly anything. C, there's hardly anything. If I were to do it, I'd probably do it in something else than just learning through these things, because these are not the best. Like, there's clearly more in Python, JavaScript, and C++ than just this. You know what I mean? But like, if you haven't done this already, I would definitely go and check these out. I'm probably going to check some of these out because I like these. These look really cool. Like, heal item script. That's really cool. However, here's what I'll say. When it comes to, I kind of just said it earlier, like with Seb, but like, just getting it done. Sometimes that's all that fucking matters. Sometimes people are like, well, I don't know. There's too much fucking effort. I can't fucking do it. Just get it done. When it comes to making a video, sometimes when I do my YouTube or my streams, sometimes it's just getting it done because you don't know what's on the other fucking side. It might not be perfect, it might not be great, but I guarantee you you just fucking doing it and getting through the motions is far better than these people that never even try. Because the one thing that's just consistent, I remember it's from a Navy SEAL video. It's one of my favorite things. Is the only thing that's guaranteed, if you don't try, is failure. And it's one of the most motivating things I've ever heard. Because it's like, not trying isn't you being scared of success. It's you just guaranteeing nothingness. And I think when you do this stuff, you know, you're striving for something greater, right? When I would work out, it's like, you know what? Sure, I might have fucking failed when it came down to. Also, I want to move my webcam really quick to show you. Like, again, there's the 100%. You can't see with my face, but like, there's the 100% right there, right? I got 100% of these fucking lessons done. That matters because I know for a fact there's some people that are like, oh, well, I want to learn coding, and I'm sure a few people have looked at this at the scripting school, thought the same thing. Like, I want to learn how to code, and they never got any of this fucking shit done because it's like, oh, it's too hard, it's too difficult. A year ago, didn't get all this done. And here I am. And is this enough? Probably fucking not. But I'm this much fucking closer to reaching my goal of making a game, right? And who knows what that future holds. But my point is, I fucking put in the work, and we're here. I clawed my way through this shit like a dumb motherfucker, and I got it done. And that goes for everyone, bro. If you want something, you have to fucking claw your way through it, no matter what it is. Because it's not about the fact that it's, like, quality. Sure, the quality matters at a certain point. But the first thing that matters is actually just going through the fucking motions. When, again, I was working out, man, it's like, it didn't matter if it was a great day or not. You just fucking went because those motions added up to something. So the next time you went, you got used to it. You got it down. You got the quality. You sought the quality, right? Because you know how to do shit now. Now it's time to do better and better and better. Some shit, better. Some shit, better, right? This is exactly it. So, if someone like me can do it, push into the shit. Again, I don't know how to do most of the stuff. I still gotta jump into, like, you know, Roblox Studio and try my best at, like, throwing my hand out. But, if you're trying your best to, like, learn something, throw your head at the fucking wall. Because you'll never get it if you don't try. And this is living at, like, proof of it, man. So, good luck. God bless anyone's, like, working on their goals. And as for me, I'm gonna keep working on mine. So, if someone like me can do that, you sure as hell better be doing it too. So, alright. Moving on.
Boys.
Subscribe to Blue Digit.
What?
Do it now.
Hello.
You are a cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Subscribe to Blue Digit or else.